nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost. Search but you stay lost. We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show, 'cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Reaching for the stars. I wonder where you are. Oh.
I need you again, so stick around. So stick around.
world around us. They don't need to know. Come find me where the sun sets and say you'll never let me go. You're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away right now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. They don't know how we love when we're lying close. With you, I know I belong. Without all eyes on us, you're the one I want. Say you need me. Hide away right now. Don't let go. I know you feel the same. Say you need me. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. Broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. Broken love. 'Cause you'll always be my broken love. You'll always be my broken love. We are dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. Search but you stay lost. We are reaching for the stars, but we're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. Mysterious, that's the part you always show. 'Cause you're too curious. Maybe you should take it slow. We're dreaming in the dark. We are nothing more than dust. You search but you stay lost.
Search for you, stay lost.
We're reaching for the stars. We're making this too hard. And I wonder where you are.
Yo, what's happening?
Hey, how you doing? What's up?
What's happening, baby? What's happening? Can you hear me all right?
I can hear you. You're sounding good. You're sounding good. By the way, you got 6 memberships. 5 from Banana Bicycle Seat and 1 from Joanne P.
Nice. Welcome to the Fallon's Hive. Welcome to the Fallon's Hive, baby.
Well, I mean, smoke them if you got them. But wait, is it legal in your state? I don't know.
I mean, it's recreational here, baby.
Oh, I didn't know a federal judge, so I wasn't friends with a federal judge, so I wouldn't know. Not like Betty.
You gotta crack the stream off right away with that bitch, huh?
Yeah, fuck that bitch.
God damn, their butt hurt, but that's all right. You know what? She wants attention so fucking bad, don't she?
Well, when you have a dying platform, like a dying channel, you basically have no actual research in anything. You don't even know basic laws.
The thing is she sat and tried to say I sold crack to kids. First of all, bitch, you're supposed to be an advocate, yet you're steady doxing children. Yeah, you're a fucking dog-ass piece of shit. Like, straight up. Straight up. Anybody that doxes kids, you are garbage, period. And yes, you need to be reported. Mass reported. If that's what it is, then that's what it needs to be. Yeah. Anybody that does children shouldn't. I mean, if you're bringing kids into it, you got something wrong with your head.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with that woman. And these
let's focus on the real fucking thing that we was focusing on before. What the fuck? I seen Molly's jaw running from one side back to the other, and I done missed a lot because we had some stuff to take care of yesterday, and then we had an appointment today, and so I missed quite a bit.
Apparently, you got another super chat, a $10 super chat from Georgia Beach. Haters, gotta hate, love you, queen.
Thank you, baby. I appreciate y'all. And you know what? Look, I got so much love and support. Look, I haven't even had a chance. My email is full of shit, so I'm gonna have to go through it. I haven't had a chance yet, but I've been trying to get back to a few of y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm not ignoring you. I just been busy and stuff. And then here in the next, about 2 weeks, mushroom hunting season will be here. So I'll be out busy doing that for a little bit, but I'll be back. I mean, I'm not going to be gone forever. You know what I mean? But that only comes around once a year. So.
Are you like joking with this mushroom hunting? Or
no, get ass serious. No, I'm dead ass serious. I will not be. I'm so fucking serious. I'll take you guys on one fucking trip and that's it. But I'm not going to waste my fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Because I really do. Like, they only come up. It's the last 2 weeks of April, first week of May.
Be careful. They might actually spread rumors that these are like magical mushrooms. They're gonna fucking spread that next.
Well, I got video proof to say otherwise. But here, let's make Justice shake that ass, baby. You guys, I missed y'all. Look, I've heard so much.
I think we got a super chat. That booty too fat. I think we got a super chat. That booty too fat.
So there's the two of them. There you go. Thank you for the memberships too, love. Hey, Lip Lock No More. How's your husband, babe? She said, hey, wild ones.
Yeah, I saw they removed his cast. They were checking out his hand. So hopefully he's slowly.
That's awesome. I hope he's doing well.
Me too.
Look, Stifler's mom, that's fucking it. I'm done. Look, she said they got him on their property. That's it. We have them on our property up north and never make it in time. See, you got to go. Look, you got to go.
What do you do with the mushrooms?
What?
What do you do with them?
What do you mean? You cook them and you fucking eat them? What? I mean, we're fat asses over here. Shit.
Why don't you just go to the store and buy the mushrooms?
You fucking buy them, you can't buy them at the store.
Oh, okay.
No, you can only find. What?
These are special mushrooms.
Look up morel mushrooms. Look them up real quick.
Morel? Okay, let me see. Okay, morel.
Look, you can fry them. You can bake them. You can put them in the air fryer. You can fry them up, and or you can do like the egg wash and the crackers or the breading or whatever flour, whatever you decide to use, which are whatever breading, whatever you use, and then you can put them in the freezer, and then you can pull them out and fry them.
You are really serious about this.
Oh, I'm dead ass fucking serious. I am not bullshitting. Look, I got a fucking like a pound of them go for like $50 at the bar and shit. If you want to, like, or wherever, you know what I'm saying? Restaurants will buy them and shit. Yeah.
B-Tim does not know what he's missing.
No,
Apparently.
you don't. You fucking don't, man. I'm serious. Look, and you know what? It's like a fucking Easter egg hunt for adults. I'm dead ass serious. Look, I can't tell nobody my spots. If I told you, I'd have to kill you. That's all. That's all there is to it.
Okay, I guess I won't know.
Serious. No, it's a hunting spot. It's that fucking serious. I'm telling you, you don't even understand how serious it is.
Oh, by the way, you got another super chat says sending love to Queen. It's from a 3-boy mom.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate that, love. Here we go.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
That booty too
Dang.
I didn't see the jaw thing, but I did see Molly docs her random Airbnb.
Okay, fill me the fuck in on that. She thinks Mallory sent somebody there to spy on her. Is that what the fuck I'm hearing?
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I was listening to a little bit to nonsense. She basically caught the live, and basically this woman was just being nice and just talking about her life.
Love, I really did. I tried to pop into everybody's, like anybody that I seen was on. I tried to at least pop in and say, "Hey, I'm showing some love," just to let y'all know I was kind of here, but I was busy.
Yeah. But basically, like, she asked for this woman's ID when she thought she was suspicious because the woman like wanted to have a general conversation about, you know, her family and stuff, and just basically was being nice. And then she took a picture of the ID and sent it to a bunch of her friends and also JLR, this Airbnb person.
What?
Yeah.
Why did she send it to JLR for what?
To check out her background.
Oh my God. Are you fucking serious? What?
She says it in her own, while she's live streaming, while she's in a car to her mom's funeral. She's live streaming talking about this, and then she starts screaming.
Hold up. She fucking live streamed her mom's funeral, or did she just live stream on the way?
I saw her live. I only saw her live stream on the way to the funeral.
Oh, wow.
And then she says to her, like, her kids, like, I'll kick you out of here. Like, when they start, like, you know, kind of going back at her. You can listen to her nonsense. She has, like, the clips at, like, 21 to 32. You can probably listen. That's the part I listened to. And then she's, like, screams at them, like, she'll kick them out, like, jokingly maybe, and have them walk to Jersey and then come back with some diamond earrings, I guess made from her mother's ashes.
What? She must have been hired a Cuda Brown, wasn't she?
I mean, like, that's what I saw in 10 minutes of a nonsense and like from like just live stream. So I could just imagine the craziness that just occurred.
I seen nonsense was reviewing her, but I didn't have, like I said, I didn't have time to sit and listen. I couldn't listen. I didn't have time. You know what I mean?
I was like literally
shit.
I didn't see. I was like, Remy told me about it. He says, "Do you got to play like 20, like 21, like 31?" Because she literally just doxes like an Airbnb person and like takes a photo and sends it to JLR. I was like, what? And I put it on and I'm like, wow, this is some crazy shit. Yeah, you can find out nonsense. Like her last live, she did like 21 to 31, 32, and you can listen to it. It's crazy.
Holy shit, man. Look, they said it was hard to even focus because her jaw was moving back and forth so bad. That's fucking sad, man. You know she's fucked up on something.
Yeah, you know what? I would have sympathy, but the person literally sent someone's identity to like a driver's license to a guy who stole people's identities for money and spent 13 years in jail for it.
Oh my God. I cannot believe he did that. Or she did that.
No, well, they both did that there. He's looking her up. And
does Walter know that she did that shit, or was like he was probably
they were in the car with this like while he was hearing this while her son was in the car to the funeral.
Oh my God! So her son fucking heard it too. Like
yeah, and apparently
like, my mom's a mob boss. Can't find out everything you can on this person. Yeah, on this woman I've already allowed in my house to stay with me and my son and my family.
Well, that's not the most of it. Like,
what does she think? Mallory's gonna send somebody there to fuck with her, or what? Like, where would she get that from?
Well, apparently what happened was her chat was egging her on, basically like encouraging her, gaslighting her to like basically check this woman out. Gina's running over there on like an Uber.
Oh my
apparently. They're like freaking out. They think like the chat's like, oh, this is very suspicious. They're like, it was just weird, man. I was listening to like 10 minutes of it. I was like, this is wacky, man. This woman is wacky. And like, this is happening. And I couldn't imagine, why is this woman like live streaming to her funeral of her mother? Like, this is some, and
Fuck.
yeah. I mean, you have to see it, man. It's crazy.
I'm like mind blown right now. I can't even believe that she fucking did. Like, what the fuck?
And apparently she was late for her own mother's funeral.
Oh my God. What the fuck? She's such a fucking mess, dude. I can't.
I mean, like, I don't know, man. That is crazy. I mean, I just heard 10 minutes. Of this, like, nonsense. So I was like, what?
Whole fucking live, huh?
Yeah. Like, that's crazy. Just 10 minutes.
Voices said she blamed it on hydroxycut. Stop it.
Yeah. Apparently it's hydroxycut that did everything.
Oh,
yeah. She was 45 minutes late. Yep. That's true.
I can't wait till the clip channels come out with this. I really can't.
Yeah, it's
well,
crazy.
and everything Go Lightly is gone. The Kool-Aid channel's gone. So I'm not going to be playing their content and shit because they're trying to strike. I know I got it. Well, Betty tried to strike 3 fucking times and it came back. I know Dolly's making threats to strike. I know there was another girl that was doing a live today talking about we were just mass flagging Molly for no reason. And I'll let Jenny Jin Jin come up on my panel to mass flag. I would always let Jenny Jin Jin come up here and, you know what I'm saying, say what she needed to say and help her if she needed help, especially just like with me.
Wait a minute. You know what? You people are really like crazy. I literally saw Dolly's community post saying that he was going to flag anyone that had an image of him or making any sort of sound clip of him. That is completely against fair use. So I don't want to hear people talk about, oh, we're mass reporting people. He admitted it on his community board. He does this all the time. These people strike constantly. You people need to stop with these people. Like, I swear to God, you guys got to stop drinking the fucking Flavor-Aid. I'm calling it Flavor-Aid because that was what they drank instead of Kool-Aid.
Yeah, they struck down everything Go Lightly. Their channel's gone too. There's a lot of channels that are gone. I got a message today saying that 2 memberships were paused and that the channels were gone. I'm like, holy fuck.
Yeah, this guy said like on his thing, and he's like a real piece of shit. And that's what they do all the time.
This anymore, you know what I mean? I gave Betty ample opportunity to take her shit down before I come for her, but.
Yeah, this is what he said a day ago. He says, all you hate channels that have been showing clips of me, I'm giving you one shot to remove all of them, or don't cry when the strikes hit. Tonight, strike everything that shows me or has my audio.
Did he really strike though, or did he just say that?
He said that, but like when you make a situation, when you say that on your community board, and it's still up, by the way, I'm going to assume that you struck a bunch of people.
If you lose your monetization, why would you risk losing it again? I don't give a shit whose name it's in. It's your channel, and they know it's your face on that screen. All it's going to take is for somebody to, you know what I'm saying, continuously report or say something, and boom.
Yeah, so they're striking everyone because the thing is that they're fucking spiraling. They realize they completely look like fucking fools. They look like complete idiots, fools, monsters, whatever you want to call it, and they're spiraling right now. So fuck them. Like, really, I don't understand this thing. Like, they don't understand fair use where people can comment. Molly Go Lightly was completely fair use. The Kool-Aid channel was fair use by what he was doing. It's like, I'm tired of these people playing games. I hope YouTube actually starts like taking away their fucking monetization.
Yeah, because I mean, how is it okay that they keep fucking knocking channels down and shit? Like, I don't understand how the fuck they get mad at us and say we're trying to mass strike when they're the ones knocking fucking channels out.
Yeah, I mean, I like how everyone's like, you got some people that says, "Oh, I'm against cancel culture," and I didn't like what Jenny Jen. Bro, do you know what cancel culture is? Cancel culture is when you go and get someone fired from the. You get
called out a mass doxing. That's what she did. She was doxing Mallory, non-fucking stop, trans bashing, non-stop doing fuck shit. I mean, she was threatening to go to Savage's house. No, that's not okay. And
Yeah.
see, like I said, I mean, you would think Betty would learn from it, but I mean, here she goes sitting here trying to be all fucking tough for whatever the fuck reason. I don't know. Like I said, Molly paid her. I know that, but yeah, for her to act like she's some fucking psycho, fucking psycho,
Yeah.
lip-sizing psycho.
Yeah, absolutely, both of them psychos. But yeah.
And I am going to say this. Please do not send me her grandchildren. Please do not send me her mother and father's pictures. I don't care to have them. The person that made the video of her grandkids or whatever she claims to be her grandkids and her mom and her dad and her charges and all that and sent it to me. I know you did it out of the kindness of your heart as like a backlash. I don't dox kids, and I'm not going to ever put fucking kids on my fucking channel at all, anywhere ever. So
yeah. It's sad that the hate channel has more fucking honoring not doxing children than the actual channels for children.
I don't know if she's on SSI or whatever the fuck she's on. I really don't care what she's on, but I mean, I'm not gonna suggest anybody go real life or call anybody's shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't suggest that.
Yeah, I mean, but I find it funny that she's trying to suggest that for Voices and trying to go after Voices SSI again. It's really fucked up.
I know they say I'm a fraud. Okay, first I was selling drugs to kids. When that didn't stick, when that didn't stick and people were like, bull fucking shit, that's a fucking lie. Then it was Dolly lied and said I fucking robbed some fucking turtle. I'm like, that's a fucking lie.
Now, yeah.
The
by
next
the way,
another fucking lie. I don't know. It was a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, by the way, Headstone headline says everything go lightly deleted her channel last week.
Oh, okay. I thought they struck it down. Thank God you said that because I sure did.
Okay. And also, Dawn K says, do you think Queen would let BHB babysit?
What?
No. She's joking because, you know, she basically, Bullhorn Betty says, oh, well, let me babysit your kids to our chat, and then we'll have a bunch of bullhorns and candy. They'll be filled with candy. I find that creepy because she's like, didn't we say that her bullhorn was like for something? Like she says it's like a flower or something. Pretty sure we heard that clip. I gotta find that clip.
I dropped the link for you guys already. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Like, she's creepy. That woman is fucking.
Well, like I said, she's wanting so much attention. Fuck that. We was not giving her attention before. I'm icing that bitch clean the fuck out. I suggest nobody watch it. I suggest nobody have anything to do with it. The doxing is that's bullshit. So fuck that. I suggest not giving her views. No.
Yeah, I don't like the fact. Yeah, and no one on their side called her out for doxing children.
I was like, Gums, nice. What the fuck is this? Bitch, you just threw me off with your shit. You said Gums.
Oh, yeah, hang on. I got a better one. Hang on. Tim, it was me earlier.
Oh, okay.
When you did that. But thank you for having my back so well.
Yeah, I thought I saw someone like with an avatar of teeth and saying that was like,
me.
Yeah, and I was like,
me. I came in saying, hey, have you seen my owner?
Yeah, I was just, and I thought that was a troll, and I didn't like that.
But dude, I realized that I shouldn't be fooling like that unless I'm up on the panel and y'all know. I realized it because I quickly got timed out. So thank you.
Yeah, that was me timing you out, actually. I timed you out because I was like,
I giggled. I was like, damn it, my joke backfired. Oh shit.
Oh fuck, you got timed out after you changed your name?
Yes.
Yeah, because what happened is
bitch.
She went with an avatar of her teeth, and she's like, it said voices for the voiceless, and I thought it was like, and it just basically says, where's my owner? And I thought it was like one of like.
I'm like, has anybody seen Voices? I'm her missing teeth.
Yeah, and I thought
that's fucking hilarious. And look, B10's got your back. He's like, fuck that timeout.
Yes, oh, he was like, I don't know who you are, but I don't appreciate that. Voices has been very kind to me, and you will not do that in my chat. I was like, oh damn. So I'm sitting over here feeling really bad.
That was a test. You wanted?
I hate you so much, Tim. I can't even tell you how much I hate you.
Oh, jeez.
All right, so let me clear this up for anyone that's questioning. I am not on SSI. I am on SSDI.
What's okay? Hold on.
Okay? SSI is Social Security Supplemental Income. That's for old people. SSDI is for people that are young or like myself that become disabled. I worked for a number of years. I was a nurse. I worked in healthcare. I did private duty nursing. I had a back injury. I have physical and mental impairments. They have just gone through my case with a fine-tooth comb and reviewed every aspect. I had a physical evaluation and a mental evaluation. And I'm not defrauding anybody because I don't make money like that on YouTube.
I don't
Voices,
either.
we know that.
They
We
think
know
that
that.
you can make all kinds of money over here. I'm like, no, look, you guys are the ones with the fucking you guys are the ones that get donations like that. You guys are the ones that have Amazon,
Yes.
which you guys are the ones who beg your subscribers. You guys are the ones who have fucking PayPals. You guys are the ones that have all this bullshit. I don't know why I want to know how much fucking money they make because obviously they think we're fucking making some bank over here or some shit.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like they actually think like you're making like tons and tons of money. It's like no.
Well, and anybody that's on disability knows exactly how much they can earn.
Look,
And
I don't
why
even
would-
have numbers like that to be making bank like that.
Right. And wouldn't they think that was empowering me a little bit to make some money on the internet? So, and P.S., I worked. I paid in. That's my money that I worked and paid in. So shut up, Betty. Leave me alone.
Shut up, Betty. My whole thing is if Queen is such a fucking criminal, shouldn't they be scared?
Right.
Boy, you sound scared, Johnson. I'm joking.
I mean,
Shut up.
he's
How's
such
your
a bad
chickies,
person.
how are your chickies doing, babe?
They're good, babe. They're good. They're all alive.
Your white one got up and started moving.
A little bit, yeah. She's like she's back in her little nest hole again. I don't know what's going on with her. What does that mean, voices?
Yo, yo. So
What's happening, man?
Just having a
She might
conversation
not.
with myself.
Oh, by the way, on a separate
Hold on.
subject.
Got feedback. Hold on.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on, BTM.
Are you in the bathroom?
Yeah.
He's in the bathroom.
Sounds like he's in the bathroom or something.
I'm trying to figure out
I don't
what I
know.
need to do with that white chicken. Voices is it? I mean, she gets up and eats and stuff, but then she goes back and nests again.
Well, leave her there for a while.
Yeah, just let her nest. Let her get.
She'll
all
get
she's
used to
trying
it.
do. Yep. All she's trying to do is find her safe little space. I mean, if
Okay.
we picked you up tomorrow and put you in a car and traveled you all the way to Wyoming and stuck you on Grandma's couch, you'd be looking for a nest too, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would. But
And a
the
big mess.
As long
silkies,
as she's eating and drinking and you've got a heat lamp on them, you'll be fine.
the silkies are so reserved. Like my male silky, I opened the door to the hut today and he just would not come out. But he would stand on the edge and cockle-doodle-doo all day long.
Well, honey, they haven't been there that long.
Yeah,
So I
they'll
just
get.
need to give them time.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need it like 3 to 5 weeks to adjust.
What's up, Earth? How you doing, baby?
Hey, welcome back, sweetie pie.
How are you?
Okay.
I had a busy 2 days. Like I said, what are you guys gonna do when I do my mushroom hunt? I'm gonna be gone for like a couple days at a time.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Do
we
you
got
eat
plenty
the
to do.
mushrooms?
We're gonna step up and we're gonna pick up the slack.
You guys gonna
That's
say you
right.
guys hold it down because I'm gonna be gone. I can't miss it. Look, it only comes around once a year. So
Bitch, I didn't know you were gonna come around today, so I recorded all that Molly bullshit for you.
Do you fucking eat the mushrooms?
yes,
Yeah.
girl,
They're
fuck
like-
yeah, we do.
They're really
You're
good,
going
right?
foraging? You're
There's
going
a
foraging?
Yes.
Yeah,
I was
actually,
trying to
that's actually what it's called. Actually,
How do you know? Okay. If you forage, how do you know what's safe?
Yeah.
Because morels have a certain look to them.
Oh, okay. They're very distinct from the other ones.
They're very distinct. Yeah.
I've been doing this since I could walk. Shit.
That's
That's
so
so
cool,
cool.
Queen.
Oh my
That
God,
is
that's so cool.
awesome.
I love that. You
I've been
better
taking
bring
my
this
littles
out
since
there.
they could walk. I mean, shit, my littles go with me. They, when mine was really little, I strapped her to like 15 years ago. I took her and strapped her to my fucking back, like a little backpack.
Aww.
So you
Oh,
just go out
sweet.
there and
Little
look for the mushrooms.
Yeah, we go out and walk the woods and shit, have a good old time. I mean, it's a good fucking time, especially when you're with your family or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a good
Yeah,
time.
in spring.
Awesome.
Are there
That's
bears
some
in that?
hippie shit, man.
Look, they got
Yeah, love.
three motherfucking ones. Let's check this out here. This one's 99.
Uh-oh.
It says 10 available, 50 sold. But they sell them like on eBay and shit, which is crazy to me. But
So you could sell them on eBay.
nah, I don't ever shit. Nope.
Why would you want to sell
Nope.
them when they're that good?
Yeah.
Never.
They're too tasty.
Look, and they got little browns and they got the yellows. See, they grow at different times too. So
So are they only there?
oh, and you know what? I do owe somebody an apology. I owe Forever Trolling an apology because I said I accused him of wanting to get information from the girls, and that's not what he was doing. He was actually like trying to look out for my Discord, and so I guess the girls took it wrong because they didn't know. I took it wrong. I was pissed. I went the fuck off, and I just want to let him know that I owe him an apology for that. So I don't know
That's sweet.
or I don't know if he watches or listens or if he's even around, but you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
on a
They're still
side note.
around.
And I kind of went back through the messages and realized that he wasn't asking for personal information like I thought. So
He
So
was
anyhow-
asking for YouTube names, right?
Yep.
well, yeah, it was trying to match the YouTube names with the other
Yeah.
names, you know, with their names in Discord, and I didn't even know shit about Discord like that. So
Yeah.
I thought he was asking for like private information for their names, like when they were talking about private information. So, like I said, I owe him an apology for that because that's not what it seemed to be. So
That's good on you, Queen. That's good
but
on
I
you.
wanted to do it publicly because I said something publicly about it on here. So I wanted to publicly apologize because I owe him that. So anyhow, these are mushrooms right here. Here you go.
Queen, what the fuck do you do with them?
She eats them,
You
right?
fucking cook
Yeah,
them.
you
I
look at them.
fry them up.
Listen,
Yeah,
they're,
you
gonna
cook
They're
come-
not magical. They're just yummy.
they're definitely
No.
magical. They're magically delicious.
No, they're
yeah,
not.
they're magical.
They're only magical in your head, Tim.
They're- yeah.
We're only
Listen,
magically
Exactly.
Shush, dude. Get
You
out of
shush.
here. Get out of
Shut
here.
up.
Hold
Ain't nobody
on.
talking to you, boy.
Hold
Go
on.
life coach somebody.
I am gonna life coach you out of this channel.
Yeah. Everybody has
Hold on.
water boards all of a sudden.
So, Queen,
Yeah, I'm gonna
They
give
shrink when you
NorCal a
boil 'em?
shout out too, because NorCal immediately saw my little troll about the gums. So way to go, NorCal.
Yeah, never, ever, ever give out your personal information. I don't give a fuck how much you think you can trust somebody. Don't fucking do it.
right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Now back to the mushrooms. I've never seen mushrooms like this that people eat.
Really?
No.
Serious.
I'm so mind blown. Okay, so they only grow around you? Do they grow everywhere?
Yeah.
well, I
Are
guess
they
it
only?
just depends. I mean, it really just depends, you know? Can
No,
you see
it's only a certain time of
Is it-
year because we get them too out
It-
here.
Yeah,
Oh.
they,
I've never seen those.
I've
but
never seen them ever either.
Have you seen that show where they hunt for the mushrooms, like the truffles and all that stuff? I think it is.
Truffle hunters.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
get Will's
This
pig
is
there?
giving me trypophobia.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
triggering
thanks,
me.
Good, you guys.
This
You
is
understand?
triggering
They're
you.
meaty.
This is
They're
triggering me.
meaty.
right.
Oh my god, they're so
I've
good.
got
People talking at
trypophobia.
once.
Oh,
Is
you
it too many people talking at one time, or is it just because because they're up here? Mushrooms or what? What's going on?
No, it's at first when I was first looking at them. I'm weird. I didn't stare at them. Now that I've stared at them and all the little holes together, it's trypophobia. I can't stand seeing the holes together.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Trypophobia.
Well, okay. So when you pick them,
Thank
they're
you.
like it's like a it's like an Easter egg hunt for adults because they only grow a certain time of year. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have a lot of rain, and then you have to have a lot of sun. Plus, you have to know certain spots because they only grow under certain trees, and you know what I'm saying. So you have to. You
That
gotta
is
do
so cool.
What
I'm not
trees do
giving
you look for
nobody
out there?
extra information. Like,
And
You
that's
gotta
all I could say.
right, that's all I can say. Can't tell you all the good shit.
Well,
But
you know, that
No,
show
no,
that I was
we
telling
do.
you about, Quinn, they do not show their locations whatsoever. They take that shit real serious. When they
yeah,
hunt
we
those
do. We take that real goddamn serious. I fucking park and I'll walk for miles with my fat ass. I won't
I
fucking.
want to fucking go mushroom hunting. Damn it!
I'm so fucking serious. When I first came on this platform and I said I go mushroom hunt, these bitches thought I was nuts. They fucking laughed at me so goddamn hard. They thought I was making some bullshit up. I said, because I was gonna go off one day, my brother came up and said, "Hey, you want to go mushroom?" And I was like, "Yeah." I dropped fucking my live stream right then and there. Bam, done, gone. Gone.
Yeah.
I remember that day.
Yeah, I came fucking.
And then the next day you took us on a mushroom hunt. I watched
Okay,
silently.
but everybody's area should have some sort of mushroom you can forage for, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sure, but I mean, these are the ones that you can eat. I don't know. There's some of them that you can't eat.
What do you
know?
cook with them, Queen?
Well, I mean, you cook whatever. Like you know, if you cook cheeseburgers that night or a steak or chicken or whatever, you eat it as a side. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like they're little fried mushrooms, you know, like you would do like a portobello mushroom or something. Also, check this out. You can go ginseng hunting and shit too, or foraging, whatever.
Yes.
Also, check this out. We fucking take well, you can do this if you want to. We take cream cheese and like a pinch of salt, pep, you know what I'm saying? Like garlic and jalapenos cut up real small, and you stir it up, and then you put it in a bag, like a sandwich baggie, cut the end off, and you can fill your mushrooms up, roll them in your egg wash, and then in your whatever, and you know what I'm saying? Your breading, and then fry them, drop them in the fryer.
That is crazy.
When you pull them out, you fucking pull them out. What, honey? I didn't hear you.
Do you hunt? Do you pick for ginseng as well? Because I heard that shit goes for like expensive when you find those ginseng roots and whatnot.
No, I don't fuck with ginseng, but
okay,
I know people that do. I don't though.
There also are false morels that you have to know what the difference is between.
Yep.
I'm so jealous.
We call them pecking.
Hey, listen, if you just type in morel mushrooms in your area, it'll probably take you to a Facebook.
I wouldn't be able to hunt those. They're too holy.
Well, and not only that though, they're so close down to the ground. Like like I said, it's straight up like an Easter egg hunt for adults. You have to know your spots. You know what I mean?
Oh my God, that is so cool.
Don't you're scared of the holes a little?
I just don't like a lot of holes together.
Wildflower.
Check this out, you guys.
I do.
Baby.
So I have one little area. There's one itty bitty area right there in Wyoming where we can find them.
Man, I wouldn't be able to touch them.
Oh, we go. I know right where it's like. We've done the same thing. We know right.
You can carry chickens around, but you can't look. What?
Hey guys, I'll be right back.
Is a morel? Is that what that?
I'll be right back.
MREL. Yes.
But I have a background on my live. I have a background on my live, and right at the front bottom right, there's like a mushroom with a bunch of holes like that, and it bothers me, but I just try not to look at it. It's a fucking morel, I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
I'll have to send you a picture of it, Queen. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what that damn thing is.
I'm wondering if the clip channels, when you were talking about some of the channels getting hit, I'm wondering if they're getting them hit for like reused content.
Well, it was just one, I think, so far, because I think Go Lately took theirs own down.
Oh, okay. Hey, Navy Techs.
Navy.
Johnson. You poor thing. Are you... Oh, she fell off.
She probably hit her phone.
Brandy said there's so many there, as well as huckleberries.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on where you live, you can find all kinds of shit. And if you travel, you know what I'm saying? Like there's certain things, like if you travel, you have to know what you're looking for though too. So I want to make sure I say this too. Don't just be picking any fucking mushroom thinking you're gonna pick it up and eat it.
Die. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely can't. So
you have to be careful.
Yeah, don't do no shit like that. Please don't do that.
Yeah. Please make sure that you can fully identify the mushroom. When in doubt, leave it be.
But
wanna
this
find some
advice does
psychedelic
not go
ones.
to Betty. You can Betty and all the and Dolly
Eat any
and
mushroom you
Jill.
see
Eat any
anywhere.
mushrooms we see. This is only goes
Yes.
to the others. You guys are
It only
perfectly
applies
fine.
to Betty, Molly, Dolly, Jill, R.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all mushrooms are good for them.
Yeah,
Everyone
All
else,
mushrooms are
check
good
with
for them.
Queen.
especially
Absolutely.
purple ones. Eat them.
Eat them.
Purple
Eat them
one?
all. By the way, did you
A
see
lot of them.
the challenge that was placed?
Oh Lord.
Oh gosh,
Oh, what is the challenge
talking
now?
about
Hold on.
Boston.
Tragedy Pimp said if you put a truffle mushroom next to eggs in your fridge, the eggs will take on the flavor of the delicious truffle mushroom.
Wow.
What?
Yeah, they're
That's
very
cool.
strong truffles, like, right? They're
Well, and did you see that little link I sent you the other day? I sent you one, Jones, and I don't know if if you got it or if you will get it or what, but no, it's this lady. She's got chicken. She lives like down where you guys, where y'all live. And so she's got like well, they have like free ranging chickens, but they bought like 20 acres, you know what I mean? And they just
Yeah.
let them the fuck around. And I'm like, I wonder how the fuck they keep them in. Well, they have come to find out they have dogs out there that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll never forget. I had a dog that ran the fuck off all the time. That son of a bitch. Oh, so glad. I love him to death, but I'm so glad he's not here doing that shit no more, man. Fuck, he was such an asshole. God damn, I got so many fines for his ass. I'm not bullshitting. That's part of there you go. There's part of my record. Right
some
there.
There it is,
dogs
right there.
totally wander.
That damn dog.
That son of a
Damn
bitch,
wandering
man, I'm
dog.
saying he ran every fucking
Oh my god, it's so funny how some dogs just do that. They're just like freedom
God.
Yeah.
runners.
Some do and some don't.
Mm-hmm.
no, wasn't having it. I swear he hated me and I hated it. He's kind of like Duke.
Yeah.
He's kind of fucking Duke.
Raleigh
I-
dog has been picked
Like
up.
maybe
by-
he's like what is that?
Reincarnated.
They
Yeah.
come back.
Yeah. That's what I
Yes.
thought I'd have with my dog. Yeah. I was like, you're like
That
just
sucker.
yeah.
My girlfriend's dog has been picked up in every town he's ever been in. He's escaped from every yard. Always ends up getting picked up. Spent a night in doggy jail. Oh.
Oh, and you know what? I didn't know that. You guys know you can pick dandelions and eat them
Oh
too.
yeah.
No.
I never knew you could pick them and fry them. I'm like, what the fuck? Like I would never. There ain't no way.
There's like a bunch of
And I
stuff.
made some crazy
you could
shit.
eat.
Like you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
my aunts and
So-
uncles and shit would go hunting and all that. You know what I mean?
Sabrina's daughter
My
made
fat ass would try everything. Shit. See what it tastes like.
Canned tuna. I'll eat anything.
Sabrina
with canned tuna.
Speakeasy's daughter made like Sprite by soaking pine needles in. She sent me a picture of it. She's like, look at what my daughter did. And she soaked the pine needles in I don't remember what the hell it was, but yeah. I'm like, damn.
Pine needles.
Yep. Tastes like Sprite, she said.
I've got so many pine needles.
I guess it would be similar to gin.
Look, it's good Nunya. If you eat kale, you basically went out to a field and picked your salad.
I love kale.
Damn,
Look,
there you go.
Whatever
Well,
says
Tim didn't like that.
lilies. Hey, daylilies? No, I've never tried them.
I've
never tried
heard
those.
that it's good. I've watched people. You can watch them on YouTube eat them. Like they cook them, they fry them up, cook them.
Yeah, dandelion tea is really good for you. Yeah, for your liver, totally.
I don't think I could do it.
Well,
Dandelions.
Purple Haze,
Listen.
why, you know what? Why, let me answer you on that. Does Queen Bee have a criminal record? Why, yes, I do, sir. And if she does, it's not a big deal. Why are people so concerned about her oversized mole? Because it's not a mole, it's a piercing.
A
People are
Monroe.
just ignorant.
Monroe piercing, guys.
I mean, I always see moles to change color due to the their moods. You ever
And
like, a mood
and
mole?
like different sides of your face too, right?
It's called people are too ignorant to see that.
So
Well, if
stupid.
moles are changing color, shape, and size, you better go get to a dermatologist.
And location.
That might be a sign of melanoma.
I got a Monroe too. I wonder if I should put my ball in and see what's up.
That's a Monroe, right?
Twinsy.
You got a
Lord
Monroe?
have mercy.
Twinsy mole sisters. Stupid
Hey,
Queen, you have a,
Oh
you have
my
a
God,
Monroe.
we're
That's a
gonna
Monroe-
hang out
Monroe
with the
piercing, right?
moldy oldies.
what
The
did you
oldie
say? I didn't hear you,
movies.
Boston.
That's a Monroe piercing. Am I correct?
Yes, absolutely. Six Up Media said Fallon.
You're a Fallon. I just can't believe the cat pat like these people, like I never understood that they just made they just spread such misinformation and lies. It's just amazing. And like they'll just like move on like nothing fucking happened.
You made me think of something, B. Tim.
Mhm.
Did you hear Molly's husband talking on the phone to the attorney in the car?
No.
What fucking attorney?
Yes.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so Walter was on the phone.
You know what I mean? Like set it up that way just because they thought. Well, I mean, listen, they thought
No.
Mallory sent somebody to their fucking house. Are you kidding me?
Okay, and I can back up. Apparently, she was taking pictures all around the Airbnb, and
Who was?
the Airbnb guest.
The new one?
Yes, the one that they sent the ID to JLR to verify that she was legit. Which here's what's more fucked up. I hope that person feels like she was violated and she turns around and writes a report, because Airbnb, you have to submit a copy of your ID to them. So Molly had already been given this stuff beforehand. So her doing that and doing it while she was live is an attempt to harass, and that's a direct violation of Airbnb's policies. So if you actually do your research about Airbnb, Molly was completely violating everything. You're supposed to respect your guest's privacy.
And then she goes around and sends it to somebody that has identity theft on his freaking record. I don't. That's the part where I was like, whoa. I mean,
I'll be willing to take the hit. I can review it on my non-monetized channel. I don't want to mess around on my monetized channel, and I think all of us need to remember that and be really careful. Be careful about.
Well, I mean, maybe it's not really that weird to take pictures. Like, have you ever seen pictures like where people go in and take pictures of the Airbnb that they stay at, or the house, or the hotel? Like,
absolutely.
It's a vacation.
Maybe that's what she was doing. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she liked Molly's house. Maybe she thought it was nice. You know what I mean? And wanted to take pictures of it.
I mean, that's what I would have taken it as. Maybe like
an old lady, she's a retired nurse, right? That's what I heard. Something about retired nurse.
About that. Yeah. And Justin also looked the background up as well. Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it was absolutely insane.
Yeah.
They like she said in the car, Gina Diamond's my best friend, and Walter and Jake both turned around and looked at her and went, "What are you talking about? You've known her. You haven't even known her for a month. You met her once."
Tell me, Facebook. Wait. You mean Queen B. Escobar has a criminal record and an oversized mole that you can switch out with gemstones?
Oh God!
Clutch your pearls.
Oh, Jamie, I'll put it on my community tab. If I do it, I'll put it on my community tab.
Well, you know what? I like people who have went through shit in their life and don't have to be a piece of to, you know what I mean? Come on YouTube and talk about it.
You know what? If you no longer are doing the things that you once were, that tells me that you're not being part of the problem. And if you're not having daily law enforcement
right now, her speaking on anybody's record is absolutely fucking comical.
Well, she didn't just speak about your record. She confused your record with a dead person and then proceeded to exaggerate and lie.
Right.
A dead person, another creator, and another woman in Florida.
Yeah, and then she proceeded to lie and then tell all her cronies to lie for her, to say that you were selling crack cocaine and manufacturing and selling to kids. Because they're fucking idiots and liars and disgusting human beings.
Absolutely.
It's a Dolly that thought he knew all this stuff beforehand too.
By the way, Dolly signed the waiver. Let Boston beat the shit out of you for 20 grand.
20 grand, god damn. Where'd you guys go? Where did this come up at? What happened?
I put up 10K last night, and Vinny put up another 10K.
Wow.
He's got to last 3 minutes. He's got to past 3 minutes, and if he does, he gets 20K.
Damn. Hold on.
Sign the waiver, Dolly. Please.
He's
Let
damned
us
if he
live
does,
stream
he's
your
damned if he
death,
doesn't,
because you're gonna die if you fight Boston. It's gonna be murder. We're gonna be investigating your true crime, because you're not gonna fight a 6'4", 210-pound guy and think you're gonna fucking.
Well, I know short guys that can scrap. You know what I mean? But
Dolly has the body of a 15-year-old boy. He's gonna die.
He kind of
He's
does.
5'4". You're
5'4".
getting a toasty raid, Queen. The girls from all the toasty people are coming over.
Oh, that's what's up. You know what? Her and Glare, listen, they had a fucking
that was awesome.
Damn good live
They
stream.
did really good.
I tried to comment in there, but I'm blocked, so I couldn't comment and say anything. But
Oh shit.
Yeah, probably from back in the, you know what I'm saying, the ML,
Okay.
you know.
Right. I appreciated Burnt Toast tonight standing up for me because nowhere on your panel did I ever say that I was calling Social Security on Betty
Yeah.
or her mother.
Well, she
Right,
makes them. You know what? These people have no leg to stand on for anything. They come in there, they completely lie, they defame people, they threaten their families. These people are fucking horrible people. Like honestly, they're garbage human beings. I've never heard of someone literally lie completely, claim the worst that person ever can do, and then have no receipts about it, and then proceed to then when that doesn't work, go into and threaten the person's family. That's fucking disgusting. You have no leg to stand in. Any of you fucking disgusting human beings. JLR, Betty.
Burnt Toast pointed out the straw. Yeah, the straw argument, all of it, like
Straw
all the
man.
fallacy.
Yeah.
Straw man. Yeah.
Oh, how about did you hear, like, am I the only one? Because I heard in the Glare and Burnt Toast, and she said that Betty is referred to her bullhorn as a flower.
Yeah, I heard that. That was
Yeah,
weird.
it was
Why?
weird.
I wonder.
And then she says she gives her and then when she was talking about watching kids, she would give them bullhorns and fill them with candy.
Yeah, like mini, like what are they talk? I didn't understand that whole thing. That was weird.
And I'm like,
man, almost like she was trying to condition them to be mini protesters.
Yeah, but like it doesn't sound right when you compare your bullhorn as a flower.
A flower, because like you know what you call it, your flower, right?
Yeah.
Tim, how about that picture that Savage showed
in my mind
of Betty?
My mind went to the gutter because I didn't think she was really meaning her bullhorn.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Betty.
The flower thing, yeah.
Yeah,
she's
you're a weirdo lady. I don't like that lady.
Really?
I'll never forget what you did, ma'am. I will never forget. I don't mind the shit talking. I wouldn't even really mind too much the lies you spread, but you went after people's kids. You're a fucking dirtbag.
Yeah, that's a fucking you're lower than dog shit.
Child advocate, though. Child advocate.
So are you, fucking dog.
Garbage.
Never forget. I'm never gonna forget that. You're fucking complete garbage. I don't care if you like literally cured cancer tomorrow. I'm never gonna forget. You're a terrible person.
I was pretty shocked though that people laid off Molly. Well, I mean, most of them did. You know what I mean? For the most part. And then when she started live streaming, well, I know she triggered a lot of fucking people when she went live and her mom was passed. You know, you could hear the oxygen machine, and she was live when her mom passed away on. She was live on fucking YouTube. I couldn't believe that shit.
What?
I didn't know that.
She was, yeah, and so I heard it on Mallory's stream.
I tried to tell you guys that.
And then I was like, let me go fucking watch this again just to double check. You know what I mean? Yeah, she really was.
She threw the phone down on the bed, and when Jake came and got her, and I guess you could hear some of it or whatnot, right? And before that, she was live on through.
Yeah, you can hear the oxygen machine pumping off. You know what I'm saying? But then somebody came in and got her. She got up off the bed, went in there. Her live stream just plays, and then she comes back in and wakes up Jake. It seems like I don't know. I had to shut it off. So I didn't want to watch the rest of that. But
and that's allowed on YouTube.
Well, I mean, she was her bed. It just shows that she's in a bed, like the bed. It doesn't show anything.
Yeah. Oh man, that's rough, man. I don't know, man.
But she comes in and she's like, Jake, grandma's going. Come, it's her time. Like, you know what I mean? Wakes him up, makes him come in the other room. And she comes back. She hangs up the phone. She ended the live stream, and from what I was told, she ended the live stream, and that was it. That's all.
Beth in the chat said that that actually Jake ended the live stream.
Oh my god.
They just said the live stream ended. I didn't go into detail in my place. You know what I mean? I just
yeah.
And then she goes to a live stream to her own mother's funeral in a car and discusses how she stalks a random Airbnb person.
She missed the family viewing.
She missed. Yeah, she was 45 minutes late.
What?
Yeah,
she
tell
was
me
45
Boom from
minutes.
1 to 2.
Yes, ma'am. She was 45 minutes late.
Fuck, I've missed so much, you guys. Goddamn. Hold on. Brandon25 said, what are you guys thinking she's bracing her viewers for? Screaming and hollering in back chat, but trust her. She's doing the right thing. What do y'all think she's talking about?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
Like that lady is the
What
Molly
was
is
she
like.
saying? Hold on, let me read that again. What do you guys think she's bracing her viewers for? She was screaming and hollering in back chat, but trust her. She's doing the right thing. What do y'all think?
Oh, I think that's Betty. Because she kept telling her viewers to just hold on because there's things that have been put in play that she can't stop, and it's going to make people up there mad.
People upset.
Okay.
Yeah, I heard that.
What do you
It was
mean,
like
God?
We didn't know if it was.
Blair
And
was
that's
talking
it.
about it.
It's a very, yeah.
Oh, I thought she was
It's a
like,
very
did you say people upstairs? You mean God? She's gonna make bad?
No,
I think
no,
he's already
people
mad.
out there. Out
there.
Oh,
She's
out
like, we're
there,
gonna have
okay.
we have some things that we're working on, and
thought
it's
she
gonna
said-
like upset people. But
Oh, what are they gonna go to another house and fucking?
I don't know.
Like
It
another
sounds like they're
case?
no. It sounds like more with what about like like Clara and Toasty were talking about it too. Like it sounds like they're gonna like they want to dox more people or something.
Yeah.
You do realize you're committing crimes when you
I mean,
dox
I do want
people.
you to know that she. I mean, I definitely know she's trying to come for y'all. So
Bring it.
Okay,
Like
well,
all of us on the
all my
panel.
stuff's out there, and I've never
don't
been
care.
arrested. I have the most boring docs in the world, the most boring docs in the world.
I don't know. She just said she was, looking into penal people. That's all I got a clip of. So
I'm not really worried about fucking Molly. She can't even like get up in bed.
Betty.
Like, either or. I don't give a fuck. They're all the same.
I'm more
They're
worried
all the
about like
same.
like that they're buddies with JLR. That's all.
Yeah, I don't worry about
He's the
shit.
one I don't trust. He scares me a little, but I shouldn't say that online.
And that's it. I learned my lesson about doing things wrong years ago. I'm 11 years sober. Follow the law. Do what I need to do to be a productive member of society.
well, then I heard Dolly went live about BK going to jail or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Been like I don't know what happened, but something
harassment. Some kind of harassment.
Of the ex.
With
harassment of the girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He likes the drama, I think, Dolly. Because he's like, I'm not going to talk about drama, but Benny,
I'm gonna put 20
hours later.
They've been going at it for a long time, though. Him and Benny have been going at it. Yeah, they've been going at it for a long time, like on and off.
Oh my god,
weren't they good friends for a while, and then they
I don't think they were ever friends. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they were ever friends, but again, I don't know.
He might be. Didn't he like cry that he was going to be dragged into the woods by Benny Keys? Like he was like crying.
Well,
about
I thought they were supposed to meet. He told him to come to Tennessee, and Benny's. I mean, how they do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he probably was terrified.
People said.
Yeah. I mean, like this guy acts pretty tough when like he's behind a keyboard. This Dolly guy, but like when he gets faced up with men, he
20K Dolly, 20K, 3 minutes.
Well, you do realize that this is like basically murder. If he fights you, he's gonna die.
He's a grown ass man. You want to run that mouth? He's a grown ass man.
He's gonna die. I don't think he's gonna survive this fight. I think he will die.
He's never gonna fight you. I'm sorry to say.
I'm not gonna happen. I'm just gonna put him
Thank
down.
you, Ellie. Like I just,
it's not gonna happen. Let's just be
I
realistic.
so badly
everyone.
just want to pop Nick's bubble and just be like, Pink, stop it, Nick. You look,
I'm good at bubble popping.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ellie.
Benny has some standard seasons. That was her comment. Season said, nope, never friends. Benny even has some standards at Queen.
Yeah.
That's weird.
We had a train derailment. It put Coors Light into the river.
Wow, that's terrible, actually. Another one? Jesus fuck.
Yeah, it was
a bunch of drunk fish.
No, it's actually literally cans and like 12 packs of Coors Light.
Hold on, Catherine said Benny dragged the fuck out of Dolly and Savannah. When? I never heard about that.
Oh yeah, he was on it. Same thing we were doing. Yep.
Yeah, I don't have sympathy. I don't like that piece of shit, Dolly. He's a real like, spineless, disgusting man who literally ran back to Mali as soon as the money was good. Really
I thought
disgusting.
they were, yeah, I was gonna say, because I thought they were supposed to be flying drones together or something, and then they were fighting once, and then they were supposed to be doing their drones together down there or something, and then they got into it again. I thought, fuck, I don't know, I can't keep up, but I know he was live about it today, I think, talking shit.
Yeah, but that's all he could do. He could just talk shit and lie and defame people and fucking and not even show any facts. And then he leads his crew of geriatrics on his panel. I mean, like,
Well,
seriously.
I mean, Benny will go live and correct him too. You know what I mean? Correct the, you know what I mean, or talk about it whenever he's ready to.
Yeah, I'm really pissed off at Dolly what he did. I'm like really fucking pissed off. Like what he did was disgusting.
Yeah,
I'm
Fucking
putting 10K on the
abysmal.
line. I ain't down with that. There's a reason. I told Queen. There's a, you know, I don't. You fuck with my friend. You come from my friend. You know, I known you guys for 10 months or so, 9-10 months. But I spend more time with you guys than I do my
You
friends.
know,
down
not
here.
one time have we ever went after Dolly's kids, and this motherfucker endorses this shit. What a mother.
Yeah,
piece of shit.
he's fucking garbage. Yeah. And they wonder why the fucking channels are demonetized and you know what I'm saying? And it might not happen today, it might not happen tomorrow, but it will. It always does.
Karma's a bitch.
Felony Melanie, there's actually a conspiracy theory that they tried to get the beer off the train, and that's what caused the derailment here for the one in Montana.
Yeah, and now they're talking about bounties on people. Well, bro, I know I have no criminal record, and if you're gonna play the panel games, that's not smart, bro. Don't go after people's panels.
Yeah.
Just saying, bro.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't go after their panel members. We don't do that. We don't go after anybody in their chats. None of that shit.
Yeah, it's really fucking funny. It's really fucking funny that this guy's like literally paying $500 trying to dox people for $500. This person's going after kids, and this guy's scamming his audience. This guy's a real piece of shit. Like both, and also Betty's a piece of shit, and all the other real piece of shit.
Well, yeah. I mean, they are. You got to be careful.
Yeah, I'm careful. I'm and even if they do, it's not a big deal.
I don't even care. Fuck it.
I mean,
yeah. I mean, you were saying that doxing is becoming like you could get arrested for it or something.
Yeah, it's gonna pass. It's gonna
York.
pass in New York. Yeah, it's gonna get passed. Yes.
Well, once it does, other states will follow suit. You know what I mean? I mean, harassment and bullying. When you go file police reports, or you go to, you know what I'm saying, you call somebody's police, station and speak to somebody about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's taking it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's a reason for it.
Because the malicious part of it, like people, it's not just you're saying somebody's name that you're doing it like with intent, like harmful intent. That's what makes it. So it's like harassment.
It's the malicious intent. So the definition of doxing is using public or private information for malicious intent. So when my photograph was put out there by Natasha Cooper and my gender was questioned, that was malicious intent, right? There you go.
Well, I mean, what if she does this to somebody, or they do this to somebody who's not mentally right or not mentally well?
Yeah.
What would they do if somebody turn around and unalive themselves or something because of the shit that they did or that they had done?
Well, just so Betty's aware, it is a crime. Statute 6-2-506. In my state, it's a crime to put me under surveillance on the internet.
Yeah, and putting people's kids on the internet too. Oh boy, children.
And they don't care. I honestly believe, like what Felony Melanie just said, they don't care. I believe they're looking to push somebody to see how far they can push them.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well,
they're spiraling, I feel like, a little bit.
I mean, like, this is going to get to the point where one of them,
self-sabotage. Yeah.
That's right. And you know what? They'll do it to themselves,
Let them. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. Is anybody else following the Vallow case? Is anybody going to follow that at all?
Yeah.
Oh, I have been
following it.
Yeah.
Okay, that case is supposed to get like wild as hell.
Yeah,
It is. It's
crazy.
gearing up well.
Yeah,
And there's
I
a
think
lot of people
like an
reporting
Alex
on it.
Murdoch. I really do. I think it's going to be a big fucking case.
It
Like,
is.
I
Yeah.
think a lot of twists and turns. There's going to be a lot of emotions. There's going to be, you know.
I've been following that Fia stuff going on. That's just getting
Oh
crazy.
my God.
God,
Dude.
yes, that's crazy. Did you guys see where she's got power of attorney of that girl?
Yeah. And now they're saying that that LAPD was like contacted, but I don't know. It's like this. There's this guy, Joe. I forget his name, and he's like a reporter, and he's the one that was saying that LAPD is checking out Fia now. Let me look at his name.
Oh my God.
They're checking her because of that power of attorney thing.
She thought, I know that Fia stuff. We need to get into that. That
yeah,
is
it's crazy.
Listen, she said that she had custody of her, like, you know. Hold on.
Yeah, here's the guy. What is his name? Joe Ward. He's saying it's weird. There's this other person also on like Instagram that like did an interview alongside with Dr. Fia like yesterday, but then today she's like doing what?
They said somebody struck Rabbit. That Rabbit was struck again.
She's like been dealing with this like one person for a while, like this Pat.
She won it though.
Yeah. She talked about it today, but I think that's been like ongoing, but she's like won all of the strikes. They've been like, but that's like something that she has like that's been ongoing. But she's been like all over this Fia thing too.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's crazy, this Fia stuff. I mean, she wants to, like, Julia wants to go back. It seems like she wants to go back to Poland, and and then all of a sudden she gets power of attorney over her. I mean, it could be so she gets medical treatment, but I don't know. Something doesn't seem right, you know?
I think it's the money she's about to make off her on future things that she wants to get paid
Well,
back.
they went on Dr. Phil, and she's, you know, like uses her on her Instagram, but like it seems like she's like kind of like holding her, I don't know, like kind of hostage a little bit, but like in a weird, because she won't give her the money to go back to Poland. I heard that she only got a one-way ticket. I mean, this is all just like stuff, you know, but it's crazy. Yeah.
Supposedly she got the one-way ticket and she promised her when she wanted to go back, she'd buy her the ticket, and she's basically she doesn't want to buy the ticket.
Isn't that
hostage?
Kidnapping? Yeah, hostage.
Well, that's
like
the thing that they're saying now, that like
Madeleine McCann, you know, she pretended to be this girl and she wanted to come out here. You know what I mean? She voluntarily came out here with Fia.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
realize
that and a birth certificate, I'm sure. It was needed to get the passport, so they know who the hell she is.
But wouldn't that be like over like because the Stranger T is basically being held for sex trafficking?
Yeah, I mean that's what they're saying. That's what they're, you know, kind of like alluding to. I'm not gonna, you know, but like they're saying like if she's like being kind of held, like I mean she's like restricting how much like sugary drinks she could drink.
No more Donald Duck juice.
They did that in New York, right? Like with a certain like ounces of.
Hey.
So a while ago.
Leave New York out of this.
No, I'm from New York. I could talk about New York.
Leave
New York out of this. I'm allowed. But yeah, so she's restricting that, and she brought her Universal Studios, and she paid like $450 for like VIP, and she's like complaining about it. I don't know. She's just nuts, this Fia. She lives in like Beverly Hills, and she's married to some guy that is like does these apps, and now there's like this app involved, and she's saying like I don't think it has anything to do with Julia, but there's like some kind of it's just weird. The whole thing is just
so
bizarre.
Mysterious. You can't find his name anywhere. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't think it's sex trafficking. I think it's trafficking. No. It's you know, she's
using her
monetary gain.
Yeah, she's definitely using her for like, you know, I mean, I didn't know who the hell she was before all this. You know what I mean? Like, and she's using it, and she posts like a lot on her like Insta stories. Like she's just all day. She posts things like, I don't know. She's interesting. She's like a psychic also. And I've heard like she said that she's helped solve crimes, you know.
Of course she
So-
has.
Right? Yeah.
So before she came over here, she wanted to be like she was like, oh, I sing, I dance, all this and that, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Okay, right. Well, now she has her over here. They're like in a bar, and here she's like singing and dancing. Look.
I'm gonna do a video of this. Oh, I saw this.
It's like she posted these to make her look like she was happy. You know what I'm saying? Like she
really was happy singing there.
Yeah, some of those there's like these I could send some to you. There's like these text messages. They just don't, it looks like she misses home. She wants to see her boyfriend. She kind of wants to leave, it seems like. Like,
Right.
why else would you get power of
She
attorney?
knows she's not Madeleine McCann. She knows how the end
She,
game
of
is.
course. I mean, all you have to do is see that picture. Remember when you found that picture, Queen, and you put it up, and we were like, "Whoa, that's totally
there was
her
no
mom."
way.
She looks exactly like her mother, her biological mother, Julia does. You know, like, so. And even on Dr. Phil, I didn't even watch. I could not even watch it. I should, but I was like, I can't even watch this.
Yeah, but that guy's a hack.
He's a hack, and he had them on, and they were kind of alluding to the fact that she's still, because there was no DNA test done, which is crazy because those can't take long, and they're like, oh, it could take weeks or months. I'm like, months for a DNA test? Is that real? Is that possible? I don't think so.
I remember when Thea was like, she said,
No.
Thea goes, you know, she tells me the same story every single time, and Dr. Phil's like, well, usually when someone tells the same exact story, that's rehearsed. And her eyes just rolled.
And they were showing her eye today on Instagram because she does have like that pink, that like kind of line in her eye, you know, that thing that Madeleine had. And that's what made us first look. We're like, oh my God, she has that same thing in her eye. But then we found out, like, I think Shade Darker has it or something, and his wife has it. You know, it's like very common, that eye thing, eye pigmentation thing. Oh yeah, the ear thing. Yeah, he's like, and then he was, I think, on panel when we saw her biological mother, a picture of her that was like, deleted from that member there was like a Madeleine like McCann Instagram page which was deleted, and yeah, as soon as we saw that picture, it was like a game over.
Didn't she lie about a birth certificate, Ellie?
Well, she said she didn't have a birth certificate. That was the whole thing, or that
she has one.
Couldn't.
Yeah, that was the big deal. Yeah.
If she traveled here, she had to have a passport, which means you had to have a birth certificate, unless she, you know, I don't. Yeah, the whole thing is shady as shit. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, like someone says, a lot of people could benefit. Someone says a lot of people could benefit off of via trafficking Julia. I think Julia has a lower IQ and definitely being taken advantage of.
Oh yes.
I don't know about the. Yeah, I think it's just like if this was a guy, you know, the police would be all over it. Like, oh, a guy.
Yeah. Right.
You know, like not letting her leave, forcing her to eat what this. But if it's a woman, oh, suddenly no one's,
interesting.
People are not turning their heads. I think it's very, very weird that you're not allowing this person to leave, and then you're parading them around like just weird, man.
If it's true, if it was like it would be.
Yeah, if this was a guy, you'd be like Andrew Tate. You'd be in jail right now, probably.
Yeah.
Trafficking charges right now. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what
All
happened.
saying that Julia has to pay her back for all the money. Look at how
to go back. Oh, and what
sex
Haley Graff is
trafficking?
saying?
That's the same. That's exactly the same how sex traffickers work. They're like, oh, we brought you here. You got to work to pay us back some interest, whatever, and that's pretty much it. That's like, what is? I mean, the only difference is this is a woman and not a man, and if she's using her for something else other than using her for clout or whatever to make money from. It's like it's a very weird situation.
It's a weird situation. It's bordering on trafficking. This guy, like, Graf says, Rabbit shows text messages. I saw these text messages between this reporter from Portugal and Julia, and it's saying that Julia wants to go back to Poland, but Fia won't let her go. And Julia has to pay her back for the money she spent there. And like, she went to like friggin' Universal Studios, which is the worst thing to do. Like, she got like a VIP, and she has to pay her back that too, $450 for a stupid.
Probably like
VIP.
what, $3K into her, maybe $4 at the very
least. I just want to read this comment. It
gosh.
says Coco says it's human trafficking, not necessarily sex trafficking. So
Yeah,
human
human
Correct.
trafficking, because we don't know. I mean, yeah, we don't know what's going on, but it seems like she's kind of holding her kid, like she's kind of like holding her.
She's not mentally all stable right now. You know what I mean? So, like,
No,
she can very easily persuade her. You know what I mean? And the girl is very, very, very also. She's moody. You can tell. And remember, Ellie Theo was kind of saying like she's not mentally stable right now. Da 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 da.
uh-huh.
Well, where was that energy? You know what I
Someone
mean?
says look up
Never mind.
coercive control, and when I googled it, it says a person exerting coercive. Thank you. Coercive. It's late.
I know it's late.
Coercive control may try to limit your freedom and independence. For example, not allowing you to go to work or school, restricting your access to transportation, stalking your every move, and when you're out, taking your phone, changing your passwords.
Yeah, I mean, she did like lock her out of, I think, her Instagram or something.
Yeah,
this
is the definition of it. This is the exact.
All her social media
This
accounts.
is coercive control right here. Yeah, something. Yeah,
that's 100% there. That person nailed it.
I mean, that's what it seems. I mean, exactly. That is it. I mean, because it's not like kidnapping, but she's like monitoring her, and she's like, my housekeeper would say, you know, like, so her housekeeper, I think, is watching her when she's not around too. I don't know if that Fia is. And she was so like, she did a couple of like Instagram lives the other day, and she was so mad at this reporter in Portugal that is kind of trying, I think, to, you know, save Julia, or she maybe knows what's going on because she talked to Julia.
Told her to call the cops.
And she's talking with her now. I think they're like communicating with her, and Julia's like, I want to go home. I mean, and she's like estranged, it sounds like, from her family a little, because she claims that they're not her parents when her mom looks exactly like her. So that can't be.
And she doesn't leave the house either. Like, she's stuck in that house nonstop unless
in Beverly Hills. Yeah.
I just think it's very interesting that the authorities have not been.
Well, that's what they're saying now.
And then, like, you got Dr. Phil. He gets his fucking money. He gets his little dish, and he doesn't do shit about it. He just basically just kind of like.
I can't believe he had them on his. I mean, I can.
He's a scumbag.
Yeah, no, I know.
More. I don't know why he didn't kick back more. I was like very surprised.
It's such a like National Enquirer article that, you know, his whole show is, I guess, but this really is because it's just such a. I mean, maybe no, it's definitely her mother. So I don't know. Maybe something happened when she was younger, and something happened to her, which led her down this path of, because she does have some mental illness, which she has said she has, and she's been on medication and stuff. Maybe she's not on her meds or something. I don't know.
I think she makes stories up, is what I think. I think she
Fia
concocts these. Julia. I think she concocts these stories in her head, and then she starts to believe them as well.
Well, she said her grandmother told her like the story that this guy who was like a suspect in Madeleine. Yeah.
And she passed away. So she using her grandmother passed away. You know what I mean? They can't ask the grandma. It's just
totally right. Yeah. I know. It's like the perfect storm.
Literally.
But I think she needs help. But it sounds like, I mean, so this other woman who seemed like was like kind of like buddies with Fia on Instagram. Now it seemed like she posted something that said that the LAPD is like onto her, not onto her, but like but who knows? Like Rabbit was saying, like she doesn't know, hasn't been confirmed or anything. That but LAPD is monitoring something. I don't know.
What do you think of this one? CL says in Europe, coercive control is considered the same thing as physical abuse, which both land under domestic violence.
Yeah, I mean it's a form of
abuse.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is very strange. The whole thing is just very odd. Yeah, this other woman, her name is Julie. Julie Louise 1975 is her Julie Louise 75 is her Instagram post if anybody wants to look at it. And she said some stuff about Fia. Talks about she's under investigation or not. I mean, it's just like a rumor right now, you know, that she's being investigated by LAPD or something, but who knows? Like, I don't trust anything that comes out of this whole story.
White Rabbit though has been doing a good job covering this.
she's very good at like,
Well, I mean, like she covers this, like
Is it
she
White Rabbit or
sometimes
Down the Rabbit Hole? I'm sorry.
down the rabbit hole news actually.
Yeah.
Down the,
Yeah.
not White
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
I know, I get always
yeah. White
confused.
Rabbit is like I think a drama channel or something.
Yeah. Pretty much. Let me see her acting top.
Yeah, and she also has like Rabbit Blogger too. She's like Down the Rabbit Hole News has like a second channel called Rabbit Blogger. Just so you guys know.
I mean, she got those messages. I've never seen those from any other creator. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was like, whoa. I mean, Fia is obviously, I'm not going to use the word jealous, but she knows that Diane knows that Fia is exploiting Julia. And now Julia's starting to get worried. I think that's why she got the power of attorney because of
or she just probably wants to go home at this point. She's like, I'm over this stupid.
Oh yeah, she knows
Los
the end game here. There's no way she doesn't know the end game. At this point.
And she knows that she's not Madeleine. You know, I mean, all she has to do is look at her mom and be like, she made me. You know what I mean? Like you could just look at
that obvious. Yeah.
It's just crazy.
Well. It's just crazy that it just goes this far. You have a person who is clearly mentally ill, thinking that they're a missing girl, and then some wackadoo in California or whatever this lady's from decides to take her, not let her leave, control every single action that she's doing, and then Dr. Phil is just more than happy to let this person on her show and basically feed into her delusion, and not only just feed into her delusion, but also allow this fucking wackadoo who's basically holding this girl captive to basically get some clout and fame and make a little bit more out of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. Everyone's taking advantage of this situation, and everyone's forgotten the fact that this is all. This is like it's
another form of tragedy pimping because Madeleine McCann, like everybody knows that case, that follows it's like the biggest missing child case, they say, one of the biggest one, like just most like worldwide because it happened in Portugal. And
imagine if you're the parents watching this shit going on. And you're seeing this craziness and everyone just forgets about the parents. Everyone forgets about the victims. It's all about the fucking money. It's all about the views. Everyone just forgets about like the actual tragedy. It's sick. I'm just tired of people just thinking about the views.
Yep. Yeah. And that's what this woman, she knows like Madeleine McCann has like a big name recognition, got her on Dr. Phil, so she just wanted her name on Dr. Phil. She really does not care about Julia, and Julia seems like she's a little bit lost for whatever reason, so she's exploiting that.
And Dr. Phil was a week ago, right?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
She was still saying she was Madeleine McCann on that.
Of course she's going to still say it. And you know what? Dr. Phil is going to just be like, oh, he's just doing it for the fucking views. And he knows exactly. He knows exactly this girl's not Madeleine McCann.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And he's doing it just for the damn views. And he doesn't care that he might be feeding this person's delusions. He's not going to act. He doesn't care that the person helping her is just for the view, like for, getting famous. He cares about making money. And that guy just lets anyone on the show with doesn't even try to push back really. And it's fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
I thought when I watched that before, and I'm like, oh, Dr. Phil's probably gonna go in on them, and he didn't at all. And I think the only reason why he didn't because he actually thinks that she's mentally unstable. So I can appreciate that part, but like if he didn't know she was I don't know why he didn't push back more.
Well, what's going to happen when he pushes? Like, listen, what's the point of letting this person on to figure out like if this is Madeleine McCann? Okay, well, the only thing you're going to really do is a blood test. So unless someone agrees to a blood test, there's no point. So the other point is just to get views. Like
he brought that up, Tim. He brought that up.
Yeah.
And she was wasn't she being like really weird about it? Like,
well, they supposedly already did it, but it doesn't sound like, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't even matter. I would put money on that on that DNA test anyway.
I would put my life on it. I'm not even joking.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, that her mother, like there's no way that was definitely her mother.
Yeah. It's just the whole thing's horrible.
It's horrible. I feel bad for her parents and her. She's needs some help, and this woman is like using her, 100% using her.
Oh,
It's just
every
yucky.
way, shape, or
Yeah.
form.
Yeah, but everyone's using it. You got the mainstream media, like Dr. Phil's using her. You got this
Yeah.
woman using her. She's everyone's using everyone for money. And no one's.
I
And
mean, the
everyone's just fucking
McCanns are
off.
silent. I mean, I don't think there was like kind of rumors that came out from their spokesperson, but they really didn't say much about this whole thing because they probably I think they have like a whole foundation. So I'm sure is all they had to do is dig up her history and see her family and,
Yeah. France Smithhurst, or just call you France. You're wrong. Dr. Phil is not the biggest tragedy pimp. Actually, Nancy Grace is the biggest tragedy pimp. Because at least Dr. Phil hasn't made two people commit suicide because of what they did.
Yeah, that's a big difference between those
Yeah.
Unaliving and yeah.
Oh, sorry, I used the word. Sorry about that. Unaliving. Yeah. It's really fucked up. I don't like Nancy Grace, as you can tell.
No.
Yeah. I feel like Banfield is trying to be like her too.
Hopefully she doesn't. I mean, she's been very sketchy with a lot of basically how she's getting her information. And it's but I've heard from people that she's been doing that for a while. So
yeah,
it is what it is.
That's Nancy's Molly's idol. That's who she wanted to kind of be was Nancy Grace. Doesn't that make a lot of sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't she say that in her in the that reel for them
Yep.
the heels on the ground thing? Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see that Stephen Smith's body has been exhumed and there's been new results now?
Yeah, they just buried him back.
And there's even two people two people of interest, I think. Not Buster. These two other
Yes, besides Buster. Yeah.
Yeah, not Buster. Yeah. So JLR was wrong about that. I mean, a lot of people were saying
he's wrong about everything.
The guy's a troll. There's nothing he's ever fucking right.
Yeah. What's going on with Stephen Smith? I mean, do you guys think that's going to be a big case or not?
Yeah, they exhumed the
I'm
body.
following along with it, and look, we should stop.
Well, okay, first I thought his mom said that she thought it was an accident or something like that, and now she's going with that she thinks now something happened.
Mm-hmm. I feel like I don't know. I feel like they always thought that there was some kind of
Yeah, that's what we always thought, but now it's been ruled a homicide.
Mm-hmm. And there's two people of interest, and his body was exhumed and already reburied, and the autopsy has been done. Mm-hmm. And it does show not just it couldn't have been just a car accident or being hit by a car. It had to be something else.
More to it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the autopsy already came back.
Yeah. I just shared on my community tab. Let me see if I can grab it and put it in back chat for you. There was just some new results that were given today. Give me just a second. It just came out about 15 minutes ago.
Huh. Well, and then Gannon Stouch or whatever.
Yeah.
How do you say his last name? Is it Stouch or Stouch? How do you guys pronounce it?
I've always said Gannon Stouch.
I say Stouch too. Yeah.
Stouch. Okay. So yeah, I was gonna say it's kind of here. Some people say it differently, but anyhow,
I know.
That's now that's starting, and I know there's quite a few people that follow that case as well. And the West Boys, I know that case is going on. So there's a lot of big ass cases that are getting ready to start.
Yeah. Before you know it, it's gonna be June.
Yeah. Well, anyway, guys, I'm going to skedaddle. I figure that's going to happen.
Tim.
Time for waterboarding.
Well, I mean, I'll be on in the morning or something sometime. I know I'm busy this week. I am busy this week, so I do got to take care of some
You got to do live. You got to do a live stream. You got to beat Betty in the forest. You got to be out there. You got to do a 20-minute live stream in the forest so you can beat her. She only did 17. You got to do 20, so you can say, "Listen, I see live what's 20 minutes."
He doesn't want to like reveal her location and get
Well,
like.
when I do go, I was gonna say when I do go out there, I will take you guys on a little hunt. It'll probably be a week or two though. I mean, they're not gonna be ready. It's the last 2 weeks of April, first week of May.
Oh wow, wow, that's
Oh,
so cool.
Sounds like you're really seriously into it.
I fucking am. I've been doing this for 30 fucking years, like longer than that actually.
Wow.
But long time. Yeah, I went every fucking year. Hell yeah.
Tim, she's talked about it a bunch of times.
I thought she was always like.
No,
like,
I'm not. She thought I was bullshit this whole time.
I was thinking you were bullshit. I thought you were like joking, to be honest with you, for like months.
Oh
No,
my
I'm
god,
just
I
making
knew
this
she
shit
was
up.
serious. It's just, yeah, a cucumber.
So serious.
Oh, Beaton, you're so silly.
How am I silly? Like I could never imagine
So
like
funny.
not only you deer hunting, but you're also searching for mushrooms like in the woods.
She would've
No,
cared
I
about
don't
something like
go
that.
deer hunting anymore. Fuck, no, I don't. I did when I was little, but I don't anymore. Shit.
Weren't you preparing a deer while you were on a live?
No. My brothers were. I wasn't.
Didn't you just find one or
Oh.
something?
I didn't know. They did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, we're just
So-
getting a deer over here. We're like,
We're
okay,
just getting a
great.
deer. I was like, what?
They did. They hung it up in their fucking shed, and I was like, ah.
I could just
wow.
imagine I was just imagining you like in one of those like deer tree houses. You're like in the camo, you got the rifle out, you're live streaming, you have the phone out with the Wi-Fi, and then you
No,
just,
but
like,
you know
hunt
what?
the deer.
Sometimes I fucking do watch YouTube hunters that go out and fucking.
So do I. The
do
Leo
watch-
live stream.
You got a better
I
shot
do
of that being
that.
me.
Like, I do walk and do that, and that's a good exercise too. Straight up, that's fucking. You walk for miles. You hear me?
Yeah.
Fucking miles.
You're trekking through, it's not like you're walking on a street, you know what I mean, like a pavement, you know what I mean? So it's even harder. It's like walking on the beach, you know what I mean, when you're running and
Like I'm so serious about it. I got my own fucking I got a certain pair of shoes that I wear and shit when I go.
Oh shit!
Like I'm serious.
Are they like black shoes?
You leave early, like you have to leave early in the morning.
No, but I'm saying, do you use are they black shoes?
No,
Oh, okay.
They
I was about to say,
black
don't wear black shoes and
Nike.
white.
it's an old junk pair of Nikes.
Yeah, but I'm saying don't wear black shoes and
White
white socks like Betty has.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the picture I was talking about,
Extra
Queen.
attention to her ass. Fuck.
I can't believe they used her picture for like a Reuters article.
Well, I mean, Savage had a picture up. That's when she was over there at that thing.
Yeah,
doing
You
the-
didn't see Chronicles of the Shadies, Queen?
No, no. Let me go. Let her. What her
Oh my
community.
God.
Go to the community.
Oh my
go to
God,
the
you're
community
gonna laugh.
post.
I can't wait for you to see this picture.
I know, it's awesome.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Or
community
All by
post.
Or
herself.
just like a Jonesons with the shirt.
It's like from 7 hours ago. The community post.
It's fantastic.
Dun dun dun.
It's from Chronicles of the Shady community post.
I feel like I saw it on Twitter or something. Or
It
Heels.
probably was also on Twitter.
Yeah.
It's just funny because she's just sitting there by herself, just sitting there.
All by myself.
Oh my
That was
Willow.
just all by myself.
She looks so unhappy too.
It says working hard for the children, folks, and she's holding a flag that says "Don't tread on me."
Yeah, and she has like no pants.
You guys made that, or that's that? She's really
No,
That's
that was
her.
on like Reuters. I was like,
She was live streaming. She was
I was
live
like on an
streaming. That's
article
her.
about a Trump rally. That was like the front of like a Trump something. It was like I forget what the exact article was.
And she's like got like no
Let me
pants
look.
on or something.
Yeah. Oh no, I think
She-
yeah, but you just can't see.
She got real
those.
shorts on, but those legs haven't
She's
seen the
got.
light of day. in a
We
long
love short shorts. Da, 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 da. We love short shorts.
time. Legs don't.
Look, and she's got the glare stream on here. I fucking died laughing at their at their stream at Glare and Toasty. They were going in, and then Toasty did a live tonight. I didn't even get to watch all of it. I popped in a few times. I'm
Good.
tired as shit, so I'm not gonna be
Oh
on
my
here
God.
too much longer because I'm tired. I've had a long fucking
Yeah.
2 days. It's been a long fucking 2 days.
Oh my god! So they say that she's sitting outside his Mar-a-Lago resort. This picture.
Yes.
What?
Why?
Supporters.
Is he there or
A
something? Like,
supporter
why?
of a former.
She's
they're
protesting
waiting
Trump, guys. She's
because he's
protesting
gonna
Trump.
speak there
No fucking
after
way.
his
She loves
arraignment.
Trump. There ain't
He
no
will
way.
know
She,
he's going to
there.
speak there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So she's waiting. Is she waiting for
Is she-
tomorrow?
Yeah.
Is she there all night?
Yep,
my
they're in a
God.
Shell hotel. She was in it last night threatening all of us.
oh
Man,
hell.
I wish one day like Trump would just disavow her.
My
It would be
question.
the most hilarious thing in the world.
Disavow.
What's going
I
on?
ever tried to Google random tomato v Tim? Like nothing comes up.
Comes up B Steve and it comes up I'm a fake bee.
Oh
Fake
shit.
bumblebee.
Oh shit. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head to bed. See you guys. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
You put your parents on and to
B
meditate.
Steve, whatever you are.
All right, cool.
He's got to paint before he goes to bed.
Right. He hates us
Did you hear-
all.
Did you hear about that? Like he has like a water board that like dries, like it's a certain material and you paint on it with water. I think Grandma Sherry ordered one. Yeah, it's like this like kind of like a Zen kind of board that you paint on it. Like you use water on a brush and the board like dries after a certain amount of time. Like you paint on it. And he says he does that after he meditates, he does that before he goes to sleep.
Yep.
He shared like a special part of his routine.
He wears
with us
13
the other
sweaters
night.
before he goes to bed. 13
Yeah.
sweaters.
He wears like he uses 3 blankets.
Damn, you
He's
guys
a
got me
reptile. Yeah,
down
we
to
had
look.
some
I've been gone for a day and a half, 2
yoga
days.
pants.
You guys done fucking got his ass all his information, huh?
We've doxed his
It was on
personality.
Deets. Yeah,
if
it was
anything.
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm cracking up.
It was funny. We were on to him. Yeah, it was so funny. He was like, because first he said he does watercolor or he does water painting, and we thought it was like watercolor. Me and Jones and we're like, what? Like, is there colors? Is there like we didn't get it? And then he's like, no, it's called a Buddha board, of course, you know. And then I think didn't you order one, Nick?
I was going to, but I pussied out.
You pussied out. Grandma Sherry said she got it already.
Oh, I gotta get her reviews on it then.
Yeah. Yeah, and he wears like yoga tie fisherman pants.
I
Yeah,
might
5
order
sweaters,
those.
15 blankets,
I might order
fishing
those.
pants. Those are really those are amazing. Those yoga pants. It's funny.
Freaking Tim.
Yeah.
I had to go help Grandma with the sewing machine. What are we talking about?
We were
Tim's,
just it's like we were talking about his like good night routine.
Oh yeah, you can go and meditate.
Tim.
Water his plants, meditate.
paint.
And then waterboard.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna go waterboard himself.
Yeah, it's called a water. I think it's called a water board or Buddha board, but it's like a water painting board. You weren't there for that.
It wasn't scary. I don't know. I just freaking didn't do it.
There's a travel one. There's like a
I was
travel
gonna get that
size.
one.
Yeah,
$18
the
or
little
something
one.
like that. Yeah, I might
Seems
get
like a
that one.
small. Seems kind of small though. You know.
I'm gonna use it once. I'm gonna put like I'm gonna freaking paint like B Tim on
and then
it
you take a
show you guys.
picture of it, and you're gonna show it to us. Right?
Yeah,
He
it
won't
goes
take pictures.
away, right? I was telling him like,
Yeah.
it goes away. Like, how if it's a masterpiece, you
his-
know what I mean? What do you do?
His Thai fisherman pants. Yep.
Like, see, people are gonna order them again. Like the company's gonna be like, "What the hell keeps happening at like midnight?"
Then it's a promo code. You know what I mean? Your percentage
yeah,
on it.
yeah, like Queen Bee 20 for 20% off the Buddha board. Yeah,
Oh my God, Ellie.
onion artist, the
I
Buddha
love you.
board.
You could probably get that. I'm not even joking.
I just think it would be such a us with a Cricut. It's like, oh my God, creating something and not having like a finished product. It just seems like so crazy for like a Cricut person. Do you know what I mean? I mean, I understand the meditative quality of it, of course, but for cricketers, it's like, what? I'm like, there's never a good one that you didn't take a picture of, Tim? And he's like, no. No.
Yeah, Rachel, that's what we were just looking at.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. Those Thai yoga pants. Oh my God, He goes on Thai fisherman yoga pants, but I call them Thai yoga pants.
Thai fisherman pants.
Yeah, I call them Thai yoga pants. But different. East Coast, West Coast, maybe thing. Who knows?
Hey, I believe in stretchy pants. I am part of the stretchy pants gang.
Yeah, I like all kinds of like comfy pants, sweatpants, yoga pants. You know, I just don't like jeans. I mean,
I
there's
have one
comfortable
pair.
jeans.
I have like
I
two
know.
pairs. I guess I have two pairs of jeans.
Yeah,
But
she's
they
at
don't stay on
West
long.
Palm Beach. Aren't you near West Palm Beach, Boston?
Yep.
There you go. Go get her. There's your
Go
wife.
get her. Go get her. Go.
Who's in West Palm?
Go get Nathan.
Oh,
and you guys
yeah.
go down there. Yeah. I
Go
mean,
tackle
that's why.
Betty.
West Palm's
That's
pretty
so
big.
funny. That's why that was
Go
her top
well
secret
down by
place that she was
Mar-a-Lago. Go
going.
knock her into the water.
Oh, I wouldn't do
This
that.
is like her next
I'm not
like
Dolly.
her true crime case. She's going to because he's going to be talking there after the indictment tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Now it all makes sense, you know?
She's all by herself.
She
today.
extended her
Like,
stay
I
as he
actually
will
feel
speak.
bad for
Yeah.
her for like a tenth of a second, and I'm like, no, I don't.
Oh my god, she's going to be like waiting there. I feel like she's waiting in that spot that we saw her at. No, she's at
Oh,
her
of course.
hotel. But that would be funny if
She's still out there
if-
underneath her little.
yeah.
Did you notice how red her face was the other day? She
Yeah.
had the sunglass face going on. Betty,
Yeah.
sunscreen. Use it.
Yeah, and then she was like, and then she said she used something on her face and she was better the next day. I'm like, doesn't, yeah.
Didn't look better.
T-Pack. Yeah, you said it.
Might have felt better, but you're welcome, Rachel.
That was like that picture was class. And then like
Guys,
Jones
I'm still shocked that Molly gave JLR that woman's information.
I know.
I'm not.
right? I mean, that's his like. That's what he. That's like his like.
That's his.
Roll,
That's his
roll.
line of work.
Yeah, I feel like that's
to
why
speak.
like Betty like she goes to
I
him
know,
for
but I'm like
stuff.
surprised that. Well, I'm just like that's
Yeah.
fucking cool, straight up. Like she gave her information to Molly and to keep it safe. You know what I mean? Like she's staying in her house for what she say 8 weeks, 10 weeks.
6 weeks, yeah.
Oh my god! And oh my god, she thinks Mallory sent her there for 6 weeks. Are you kidding me?
That's
No.
crazy. Mallory, I think I saw that. Like I didn't watch her.
I don't think even if she said that jokingly, I still don't think she would ever send anybody to Molly's house.
No.
Even joking,
Never.
I don't think she would.
Yeah,
No chance.
I feel like she did that for clicks. That
It was
whatever it was.
It's nothing more than like.
Well,
You know,
Molly said
I-
it, so that's why her title was that. You know, it was her more answering
Right.
back.
That's what I didn't even click it on, but I was like,
Did
oh my
Mallory
god.
say that? Like, did you guys hear her say that?
I didn't
No.
listen to it, but that was what her title. That's what the title was. The
I
question
talked
mark.
to Diamond Cutter today, and Diamond Cutter was like, "These people think," because it was being said in Molly's chat to her by the chatters. Oh, this has to be from Mallory.
Right. I mean, come on. Don't like get yourself so like you're
I
not
had
that
talked to
important.
Diamond
Where
Cutter,
I'm
and
gonna
that's the
send
thing,
somebody there
Diamond
for
Cutter and I were like, "Well, Mallory, you could play on it." You know, when Diamond Cutter and I were talking today, I'm like, "Well, it gives Mallory something she can play on," or, you know, she can also tell them that they're all deluded, you know, delusions of grandeur, because who the hell, you know what I mean? Who the hell thinks they're that important that someone's going to send a plant to live at their place for 6 weeks?
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah, and then her best friend Gina that she met a month ago, as she told Jake and
Right,
her husband,
right,
were like,
right.
You've known her for a month. How are you gonna call it your best friend? Shut the fuck up! He's my best friend. I'll kick you guys out the car right now and go get my diamond earrings. That's what she said. I couldn't believe it.
It's just like overestimating their importance. She's overestimating her importance, you know.
Well, how about her making Jake pull over alongside the highway to switch drivers? I mean, that's so dangerous.
On
in
the
and
way
of
to the
itself.
funeral.
Yes.
So
She's
he
like,
could
Walter,
drive.
Make
or
it stop.
something?
Make it stop. Make the traffic stop. And they're like, we can't do anything. Walter, you can do anything.
I wonder
I
what
gotta
they
go to-
like. He thinks of her like streaming like that,
Oh, he
like
said, are you
going
live
to.
right now? She goes, yeah, why? And he was
Well, that was the thing, Ellie. After watching this today and her live in the car and overhearing the things that you could overhear when you go back and listen to the Queen, you got a $9.99 super chat from Who Said That. I'm sorry, super sticker from Who Said That. $9.99. Thank you very much. I truly believe that Walter is complicit 100%. One of the things that was said when he was speaking to the attorney was, well, there's 6 people and we need to do our homework. And I think that we need to start with one. And then mute went the phone.
Oh, you know what? I didn't think of that, Voices.
Yes, and I mean it's there. I've got it. I will go over it in the morning, or whenever. If Queen wants to go over it in the morning, I can play it. I can plug in so that my connection will stay stable, and I'll plug directly into the Wi-Fi. But yeah, it was. There's something that they're all plotting to do. And I truly believe that Adrian is completely complicit in all of her bullshit.
What do you think it is?
Well, no, wait, no, he
I
was
don't
talking
know,
to the
Ellie.
client.
Oh.
No, real
I
quick,
mean,
he
it
was
could be
talking to the client,
anything.
Voices. He was talking to the client.
No, he was talking to the attorney.
I'm pretty sure that was the client. Are you
No,
sure? Yeah.
no, honey. Molly said
That's
the attorney. Adrian's talking to the attorney.
Because he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go back and listen." That's what I took out of it. But maybe you're right. You probably are.
Dude, I sat there and rewound and went back. I got 3 different screen recordings of it. Just that part, because I was so curious at what was being said. What is this? Why do you have 6 specific
people over
6 people.
violations? So
Yes,
6
in violations.
creators.
Exactly, Ellie.
That's what somebody just said in the chat. 6 people.
That was exactly what was said.
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
6 people over her violations. Yes.
I heard that.
I wonder
and
if
I heard him
that's
say
why.
we're gonna start with one person. But I thought he was talking to the client. Like I thought the client. You know what I mean?
No, buddy, that was the attorney he was talking to.
I wonder if everything go lately. I wonder if that's why they took down their channel. I wonder if they got like some kind of strike from them, and maybe then was like, well, maybe I'll just take my channel down, or something. I don't know. Just just like a thought.
Maybe. Well, good luck. I mean, if you let them try to spend all that money, this is all fair use. You can talk all that shit, and then we can't. Nah, sorry, don't work that way in the world.
Y'all caught me. I'm sorry. I forgot to mute. I was putting waffles away. And absolutely. I mean, we believe that what they're doing, the inappropriate behavior that they're doing, and the fuckery that they're pulling out here is inappropriate. So of course we're going to go ahead and talk about it there.
Did you see what Dietz wrote about the attorney in reference to talk to the attorney? MJL was talking about her mother and what is going to happen with the stepfather as it pertains to the estate. That makes sense.
Oh, okay. That would make sense then.
Okay.
That would make sense.
Yeah, because the amount of family members, yep.
Thanks, Dietz. With the Dietz. Dietz always has Dietz.
I'm reading it right now.
My dog's freaking out.
Well, I definitely would be not okay if I rented an Airbnb to stay somewhere for 6 weeks. And that woman demanded my ID, and then I had no idea where she sent it. And then awesome, Dietz. I appreciate that, because I was having a hard time understanding. I was like, I don't understand this. So that's why I was going to have to go over it and over it and over it.
It's their house though, and it's her stepfather's house. So they're gonna like really make him move. That's not cool.
Yeah, somebody just said like calling your attorney like on the way to having your mom laid to rest. It's kind of fun. I don't know.
No, I believe he called him.
Hell,
maybe if he called him, yeah. I mean, well, she was live streaming it, so there's that, right? So and the attorney calling in general and live streaming a phone call with an attorney.
Molly said she was gonna go ballistic and annihilate everybody in the car, and then leave them and walk out of the funeral with diamond earrings on her. Like, it was the weirdest fucking thing.
About that.
Would never say anything like that.
That was the one thing that literally got me the most, the most when she said that. Like, without even hesitation, with not even remorse, nothing. Like, imagine if the family members heard that.
Well, she openly said that they watch her channel and her neighbors and her friends and everyone. I mean, whoa.
She also said, sorry, my bowl. She also said, call Dawn, tell her we're stuck in traffic. And that's the reason why you're late. you were late because you left late.
Hopefully everything Golightly will be back. Rachel Wolf, you know. I know. I think it just went down, right? That I don't think it wasn't taken down though. Somebody said that she removed it, but maybe she'll come back. Maybe she's taking like a break, you know, like letting things cool off or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Who knows?
I mean, she does.
Maybe they know that something.
Does she commentate over her stuff, or does she just?
Yeah, I feel like they all.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Fair use.
Yeah, but maybe they're doing it, getting them for other things because they're striking a lot. I heard all of them, like Dolly and Betty, and everybody.
Yeah.
Betty said something that was a little crazy the other day. I mean, last night, yesterday, something about whatever's in the works. You all, don't come crying to me when, because we've given them all a chance or something. I mean, I just
and the Glare and Toasty were talking about.
That's where it was. Thank you, Ellie.
Well, they were talking about it, and but it was from her stream, I think earlier, like you said that day, and they were like saying the same thing. Like, what is she? Like, she's threatening people. I was like, me and Jones were talking about it a little. I mean, if anything, though, we were saying like she's going to self-sabotage a little bit with whatever she does, because it's not going to end good to do stuff like that, you know. Like you like I don't understand like going lower. We go low. I'm gonna go lower. I just that's not how you lead by example in this life. You don't live like that. You don't go lower. You know.
And then she tried to justify what she was doing, and justify her bad behavior. That this is my right. This is my job. I mean, the way that Bert Toast broke down the argument tonight was just, I mean, it couldn't have been any better. I mean,
how'd she break it down? She was by herself tonight.
Yeah, she was by herself, and she was reviewing Betty's stream where she was sitting on the couch and talking about how apparently I sat up here on the panel and made the claim that I was going after, that I was contacting Social Security.
Oh yeah.
Here's the thing. You know what? Even if somebody
Dolly
calls,
put Savage on Turtle Island.
What?
Oh really?
Yep.
Oh.
And then a mystery person.
Oh, I feel like Jones is going on there. Maybe. Oh, Savage.
Even if just because you call in there, they're not going to give just anybody information. It's all via, it's just like it's your private information. You have to know all the details. Like it damn near requires a damn thumbprint and a voice match to be able to
The
do
glare
that.
on it too.
What's that?
Yeah.
He put the glare on it too.
Oh, really?
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I knew there was going to be people like that. I feel like Queen was going to go in there or Jones in or something. I don't know. Get more people involved in watching. Do you know what I mean? Like Dolly's kind of sometimes good at certain marketing things. Like he's not good at much, but like he sometimes has good ideas.
I don't think.
Not the best.
You put Benny Keys on there too. I'm looking.
Oh, really?
Laura's
Oh,
on
God.
it. Yeah, Laura's on it.
It's Drama Island.
Iquidel. Okay.
It's like
Grizzly True Crime.
Okay.
Zav Girl.
Okay.
The Lab.
Sure, Crystal, that's fine. My email's in my about section.
JLR.
Who?
JLR.
Okay.
Cam and his girl. The Zav Girl. Harsh commentary. Harsh Real, whatever the guy's name is. Crime Time with Duty Ron. Justin. Oh my God, Justin.
I think Justin won last time, right?
Yep. That and Air Savage, and then that last one is a mystery person with a question mark. It looks like the glare with his tongue out. Oh God, Jesus Christ!
The glare is on
there.
there.
Yeah, the picture used for glare was like he's trying to make.
I bet it'll be Jones and.
I feel like I thought he was going to put her on there. When I heard that he was doing it today, I was like, or Queen or something.
Yeah.
Savage is good. Savage was Savage on it last time?
No.
No, right? Yeah.
Savage
I
ain't
feel
gonna
like,
participate with that shit. Hell no.
well, it's like he picks them and then people vote him off. Vote
Yeah.
people off, right? Yeah.
It'll be Claire and Savage voted off
Doesn't
first.
he have some sort of a court thing with Savage?
Yeah.
That's really dumb because that could be considered third-party contact. God, are people really this dumb, Ellie? Is the average Joe that dumb that they can't figure out the differences? Because that could be considered taunting.
Yeah. Some kind
I mean,
of yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't know what it would fall under. Who was served? I think Dolly was served by Savage, right? When he went to court, right? Isn't that when she got him? When he was at like another court hearing?
So. I think that is correct. I think I do remember hearing a recording of that.
I can't believe we put a couple of people on
Turtle
there.
Island.
He's trying to bring in more viewers and more.
So Laura is on there. Laura.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And so is Penny Pumpernickel.
I mean, those people aren't even like. Usually, I thought it was like all true crime people. You know.
Yeah. See? That is weird because Savage isn't true crime.
I did just ask that. I'm sorry. You know, I'll be honest. My first really big boss, like the one that, like one of the first bosses that ever invested in me, passed away a couple days ago. So it's kind of thrown me off my.
Aww.
It's one of those things that it like. I realize that there's several like foundations that are like cornerstones to pillar. Attributes.
Like they know a part of you that nobody else knows, like a chapter of your life.
Well, and they help form me to be the person that I was meant to be. You know? So
and that won't ever change. They'll just
nope
get sucked into you. Yeah.
It just kind of, and it's kind of some of these same things. You stand up for what is right. You know, you work hard.
Yeah.
And it just kind of, so it's put me off my game, and it kind of put things into a different perspective.
And perspective with all this stuff. Yeah, doesn't it? I mean, when things like that happen, like, you're like, what does it, you know, life is what, you know, what really matters.
Well,
does all of this matter? You know?
Well, and then you think, okay, so if this is affecting me like this, imagine if it were my child that were lost, or my whoever.
Yeah.
FAP, Felons Against Pimps. Oh my God. We're the FAPs over here.
Felons Against Pimps. I like that. Where are we?
Yeah.
This isn't all drama. This is more like, I don't know, true crime and like crime.
Bad behavior from people who want to say that they're activists and rights.
Yeah, we don't just go fighting with it, you know, or calling any just random person out. They got to do some fuck shit for that, you know.
But Dolly calls his, like, he says he's true crime, and now he started this other channel Uncensored.
Dolly's not in jail. Benny Keys got locked up.
PK.
Yeah, but Dolly says he's true crime, but I'm just saying, like, on his like island, like.
Bro, he ain't
don't you
true
think?
crime.
I mean, because like having like Grizzly and having Benny Keys are like two different like communities.
Bash, did Zeus arrive today? Bash the Tragedy Pimps. Did Zeus arrive?
Who's Zeus?
Zeus is the name of the dragon that's on Bash's icon that I made for her. What is Turtle Island?
You don't want to know.
Dolly shtick. That's
it's
what
like,
it is.
Yeah, we don't want to like advertise for
It's
Dolly. It's kind of like Survivor for like the true crime
something.
community.
It's something that Dolly ripped off from NewsTubers.
Oh yeah, it was from NewsTubers, right? Yeah,
Originally,
a little bit.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wish they would come back. I miss them. Like I still picture like sometimes when I hear like the Dolly's voice and I picture them as cartoons from the NewsTubers. Like they're just so funny. I hope they come back.
What was with Dolly's brick wall and TV that was just a fireplace. Like, what the hell was with that?
The brick wall, I believe, is a green screen, and then the TV is real. But that's just what I know. The TV is real. I don't know if the brick wall is, but yeah, it's a cash grab, Sticky. That's exactly what it is. Because people will start donating for their favorite creator, and that's how he makes all the money. That's why he put all those big ones in there.
That's correct. He's looking to every person that's on his island. He's looking to dip into their audience.
Exactly. And that's why I think he's branching out to more drama, like more what I consider drama, like strictly drama. Maybe channels that think that they're true
He
crime.
should put Natasha Cooper on his island.
Yeah, might as well at this point. Why don't you put like, yeah, Tim Pool on there? Why don't you at this point? I don't know. Put a little bit of everybody in there. The law community, the knitting community.
Oh my God, put Ricada on your island, buddy. I dare you.
Yeah. I'm sure he'll win. I'll take over your channel and YouTube.
Bash, my future ex-husband is on there. Which one is that, Bash?
My future ex-husband is on there. Claire?
What if one doesn't want to be on it?
Too bad. Well, defamation. Just kidding.
I think
Defamation Island.
If he thinks Savage or any Savages people's gonna go in there, he's crazy.
Savage is gonna. She's probably gonna laugh about. I don't know.
Oh
It's funny.
She's
so
right now probably like, what the? You know what I mean? Like, I guarantee she's gonna be the first out tonight. That or the glare.
The glare. Oh my God.
Because the glare ain't gonna fuck with it either.
At least they'll all have soap. They can be clean.
I can't stand Tim Pool either. It's annoying.
Who's T-Pool?
Tim Pool.
Do
you know Tim Pool?
Nope.
It's like the Tim. He does like a political, like, nightly live show that has like all kinds of like Alex Jones, Kanye, like all kinds of political everyone you could ever imagine, like everybody.
See, his tactic by putting Savage on there is so that
Savage,
that's the first person voted out, you know what I mean, and the other creators stay, which the ones that are, you know what I mean, that are going to bring the money in for their fans and their viewers wise, you know what I mean. It's so the good ones don't go right away, type thing. When I say good ones, like the ones that he thinks are going to make money for him.
Yep.
Yeah, the glare is growing on me a little.
In the end, the glare stood up for Queen, and that's what matters.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right is right, wrong is wrong.
He's growing on me the more I watch him, and I saw him.
Yeah, we didn't really get along. Me and the glare, we didn't really get along at all because I mean, he took the type of my fucking voice and all kinds of shit too. Way back in the day and shit. But now, I mean, we've kind of came around. So
yeah, I can see that. I mean, I can see him being a little bitch. I mean, he is, and he kind of knows he is, but he's also like kind of on the similar.
Side of the fence.
Yeah, because what they're doing is fucked up. You know what I mean? And they know that. And like I said, I mean, even when they were at Quentin Simons and shit, and I met Aileen, she's like, I said, who was you? Where did you come from? When we were, when I was talking to her, she's like, I used to be one of Molly's Patreons. I was like, no shit.
Yes,
she's
ma'am.
like, I liked her. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, Aileen? She's like, no, I really did like her. I was one of her friends for a long time. I was like, are you serious? She's like, yeah, no, I really was. I'm like, oh, wow.
I mean, just crazy people like to watch crazy people. I mean, I hate to say that, but it's true. I mean, like I watched The Real Housewives of like everything for a little bit until I couldn't. I was like, this is just too nuts, but we all but that's like Molly's kind of like that. I just look at her as like reality TV in a way more, not like true crime or anything.
Queen, were you around when I was saying Savage is on Turtle? He put Savage on Turtle Island.
And the glare.
Yep, and the glare.
And Zap Girl.
I was gonna say I'm surprised he put any of them. Like you know what I mean?
Laura.
And then a mystery person.
I think it would have been funny. It would be funnier if he hadn't started all this fuck shit that he pulled.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The fact that he's putting like all these people on there, like Penny
Ikmadel. Yeah, Ikmadel.
Ikmadel too.
Yeah, he's
trying to draw more subscribers. Shit.
Yep. There you
He's
go.
on he's on a hunt for
Had
subscribers.
he
That's
stuck
all
with
it is.
had he stuck with I'm not gonna ride with Molly on this bullshit train she's on, and
Did his own thing.
noise.
Yeah. He just sold out. Like he just
What is that noise?
I was
Wasn't
muted.
me. I was muted.
You or Austin, is that you? Because somebody's
No, I was muted.
It was me. It was me. I unmuted for a second. I'm on. For one thing, I forgot what I came up to say, but for another thing, I'm on my walk, so I'll jump in just 1 second.
Okay.
She's like, oh shit.
You got me booted off the panel. Damn it.
Oh no! What did I do?
I was gonna say I don't think I have the glare. I tried to type in his chat too last night, just to pop in and say hey, and I couldn't. So I don't know. We'll have to go see. I'll have to go see because I think he's got me blocked in his chat still. I don't know.
Oh, you both got each other.
Probably from back in the Michael Long days and shit. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
Cappy was in there under Cappy Capone number 7. He's like, you got 1 through 6 blocked.
Lord have mercy.
Good Lord.
Why isn't Bullhorn on the island? Why isn't Molly on the island?
Just Justin.
Yeah, I was kind of wondering why. Yeah, I was gonna say, is Justin on there? Didn't Justin win last time or something?
Yeah. Justin's on there.
Yeah, he's on there.
He has.
Well, that's. I mean, if he won, why is he on there?
I think he has to be.
Returner, the returner has to be on there.
It's just like one of his rules.
Oh, okay. So.
I mean, he's got the lab. He's got Cam on, and what's it called? He's got.
Oh yeah, he added a bunch of people, so he was really trying to reach out for.
Yeah.
You know what though? After the shit he just fucking pulled, I hope people don't fuck with him.
I know.
I saw a clip of.
But you know what I'm saying? To each their own. If you do, you do. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, what it is. But
I saw a clip of Justin. Well, it was Dolly covering Justin's response to winning. This was a few days ago. And I guess he told him to shove it up his rear end.
Wow. Justin said that to Dolly?
That's what Dolly said.
Yeah,
he
said he didn't want
I never
it.
saw the clip or anything, but apparently he had ordered, which, is probably a grift and a lie, but he said he had ordered some sort of special WrestleMania style belt or some shit.
Yeah.
And it's customized, and so he's gonna, I guess, give that one away to I don't know. It's so stupid
because he didn't want it. He didn't want a wrestle style belt. Why? Why?
You know what?
He?
It's a grift, and
I know.
It was okay or whatever. I agree with Queen up until he starts always showing his true colors to people, because he can be funny and he can be entertaining. But once you've kind of experienced it for yourself, the cycles, you just kind of don't really, you don't really fall for it so much. You don't fall for that. He's just such a nice guy. He's just a nice guy routine. I don't believe it.
It's the whole fool me once, shame on me, or shame on you, fool me twice. Shame on me, and he's on like the 15th fool. So, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how many chances can you give a fucking person? I mean, we used to watch him too. He was funny as hell, but then he linked up with the tragedy pimps, and Georgia happened, and then 5 months later, 6 months later, him and Jones had started the meme war, and then he went off on this tangent bullshit, fucking lie, and let's defame Queen Bee and say the worst things we can say because fuck her.
And we weren't even talking about his.
Yeah, nobody was even talking about him.
That $100 payment that went through, that told me everything I needed to know.
Yeah, right. Here's your money.
Yep.
And for the record,
out here.
For the record, Joneson did win the meme war. Clip that. Those memes were way funnier than his.
Many were better.
Oh, his were lazy memes. Putting box, actual.
And when he did that shit with the girls, like when he, when he did that shit to his wife. Well, I thought it was his wife. I guess it wasn't his wife. I don't know. I didn't know they were married. I like, it's a mood. What's her real? I don't even know her fucking name. I don't care what her.
Yeah, she comes over every once in a while. She's always pretty friendly.
Yeah, I like her. I do. She seems like she's really nice.
Yeah, she
But
does.
yeah, when he did that shit to her, I was like, yeah, I'm done. I can't. I can't fuck with that. Which I was already done anyways. You know what I mean? But I just couldn't. Then the savage stuff happened, and then
Yeah.
it just down every single time. Like it was just like bam, 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 bam. I'm like, God.
And a lot of those Savannah clips are resurfacing now. I noticed, at least in my timeline.
Yeah, yeah,
And I mean that was all straight up nasty. Come on.
yeah. It
Come
was.
on. There was some real messed up stuff going on down there. Like, how could anybody be surprised that there was, a small group of people on the internet that had a problem with it? Like, get real. Get over yourself. Oh my gosh. Every
That's
car.
It cost the city of Savannah $250,000.
I mean,
Yeah.
they put up signs to like have that, like it was enough to like get like a sign put up to get them
Yes,
out of there.
ma'am.
And then they were threatening that poor Chief Hadley and stuff too. That guy, he had to deal with so much during that whole time. He had to deal with every single thing that was going on that I'm not going to go into detail with, But he had to, and on top of that, he had a whole entire, county to run, I'm sure. And then to be talked about in that way, I mean, Dolly went hard on that guy, talking about he was going to dig up his record and stuff.
But yeah.
That's the response. That's so weird to me.
Threatening the judge or the chief of police like that. I don't remember that.
Oh, the clip surfaced. I don't like it. Just came up. I just saw it today. He's in the car, sitting in the car.
Yeah,
it was probably one of
right.
It was probably one of his deleted lives, because there sure was a lot of stuff from Savannah that was deleted. For people that don't ever delete, there was a lot of stuff deleted from that adventure, or whatever the heck they were calling it.
Oh, the block party.
Yeah, I can't off the top of my head think of where I saw that clip though. Gosh darn it. But yeah, there a lot of stuff's coming back up. It's being kind of cycled back through the clip channels and whatnot, Holy smokes, I'm on lap 4.
Somebody said Benny's still in jail. No, I think Benny already bonded out. I think he was only in there for a couple hours, wasn't he? I don't think he was in there very long.
I don't follow much of any of him or his stuff, but I think it sounded to me like he was put in like on a Sunday or something, Sunday evening,
right?
And had to wait till Monday morning to see a judge. Yeah, that's what that sounded like to me.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't watch over there. I don't know if he's gone live or anything like that.
I don't know if he has either. I haven't really checked, but I don't know. I heard he was out. I guess I could be wrong. I don't know, but I heard he was already. I guess I had heard his mom bonded him out right away, so he was already out. He didn't. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have to sit in there too long. So
yeah, somebody in chat, John K, just said he bonded out today. Security bond.
Shit, unless you're hurting and harming children or doing something crazy, or you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You bond out right away. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if he's gone live or anything. I'm sure if he hasn't gone live today, then he'll probably go live tomorrow and see what talk about it or whatever he does nowadays. Because I don't watch. But now I remember why I was going to come up. If I'm still on, are you guys still there?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're here.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on my walk. I'm sorry to be so annoying.
No, you're good.
I came up to talk about something. I shared it in our little mod chat the other day, but I wanted to talk about something not related to any of these people, and that is Lolita the orca whale. Have you guys ever heard of Lolita? So
No.
she is a orca that was kidnapped from the coast of Washington in the early 70s. And just a whole bunch of her family members were basically kidnapped and sold to SeaWorld. And she has been basically forced to perform down there in Miami, Florida for the last 50 years.
Oh.
And so she's, there's been a lot of attempts over the years, a lot of
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
people banding together. I mean, just a whole lot of different ways to help her and everything like that. And, it's once upon a time, it was like, well, she needs to go home. Like, let's get her home, And for years and years and years, the owners would not allow that to happen. And then just a couple of days ago, it was announced that they're letting her go home.
Wow.
They're letting her go home.
She could retire.
She's gonna, a lot of people are not on board with it. A lot of people are on board with it because, there's been other captive orcas that have been released and, not the greatest things happen, like Keiko.
Oh.
He didn't last too good in the wild, but see, the plan for Lolita is just to let her live out the rest of her years in her native waters. And
is that safe, or is it?
Yeah, the way that it's going to be done is very safe. They have they found a location out in the islands out here where she's from, and so they have kind of like, they figured out how to put her in an underwater pen. And so she's going to be able to, because where she's at right now in a SeaWorld tank is, that's equivalent of a person being trapped inside a shoebox, essentially. And so I know that the space, well, from what I read, the space is going to be at least like 50 times what she had. And a lot of people are really curious to see what happens. A lot of people think that her relatives will recognize her. And she may or may not recognize them, but she probably will. Like, I don't know. I think the relatives will definitely recognize her, but I don't know about her recognizing them.
Yeah.
It's really interesting stuff. Sorry if I'm boring anybody, but
oh no. I mean, I know like people want to always like close down SeaWorld in general because of like just how they're treated, and like I think there's been like deaths that have happened with like trainers and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Like
and
crazy
so
shit.
This will be like, in other words, this is going to be like kind of like the final nail in the coffin, at least for our country. I think she's the second to the last that's going to be retired, and they're not allowed to catch them anymore here. In fact, when they caught her, and I think it was the early 70s when they caught her, I think it was very, very shortly after that is when they passed the like federal laws for, not allowing them to catch them in the USA and stuff like that, and not allowing them to be sold and everything. So
is that the killer whale?
Yeah, killer whale. Yeah, she's like been forced to perform, I think, 3 shows a day for like the last 50 years. And I don't know if I'm not sure if they ever like bred her or anything. I don't really know. It was just a story that I was following. You remember that movie Blackfish that came out like 10 years ago or whatever it was now?
I think so, yeah.
So they mentioned her story in that movie, and that's where I learned about her, was in that one. And there's all kinds of like YouTube pages and stuff like that about her. So if anybody wants to,
which killer whale killed that one trainer?
That was
foot and drowned her.
That was Tillicum.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much what
crazy
Blackfish the movie was all about. That movie made a big impact, made a big deal at the time.
I wonder if I saw that then. But I remember seeing something about that whole incident in SeaWorld. Like,
I think that you probably would have seen it. It was massive, massive story.
Yeah,
but yeah, they go into a little bit about the about Lolita and how she was kidnapped and stuff. They go into a little bit of that. But anyway, I just wanted to share that. And you guys, if anybody else is interested in more information, go ahead and look it up. It's very, very cool.
Yeah.
Where do I find it? Is it on Netflix or something?
Just like in the news, maybe? Because you said she's getting released. Yeah. She just got released, or she's getting released in a few days.
Yeah, it just was announced. The article I read, it had just come out on like the 30th. So really just a couple days ago.
Oh, wow.
And so what happened was a new owner took over the Miami Aquarium. And I can't remember the guy's name, but it was something like the Dolphin Safe Company or something like that. And then the guy that took it over, he had like been thinking about releasing her back and everything. And then what finally sealed the deal was actually, what's that guy's name? The Indiana Colts football owner. His name
What is his
is, I
name? Oh my
can't
God,
think
it's on
of
my
it.
tongue.
Something Dorsey's, maybe something like that. I can't think of it either. But anyway, he came along and he is the one that kind of set the final like part of the deal, I guess, that made it all possible.
How
So
many? I
there's
mean, how long has it been? How long has that whale been in captivity for?
for 50 years.
I mean,
The
is he gonna be able to
she
live on its
was
own?
she was 6 years old when she was captured, and she's 56 now. And yeah, they live.
Hello.
Female orcas live. They can live over 99 years in the wild.
Wow.
Yeah,
A
but
lot of
it's been
people.
in captivity for so long. It's been fed itself. You know what I mean? So I wonder
That's
how it's gonna work.
see. That's what a lot. That's where some of the questions and things like that are just
Yeah.
going to have to be answered. That's why I kind of framed it as, well, she'll be able to live the rest of her, instead of living the rest of her days out in a
Yeah,
chlorine shoebox, she can live
that's
out the
true.
rest of her.
Yeah. I wonder
Jim
if it's,
Irsay. Jim Irsay is the owner
I
of the
wonder how
Colts.
she's
Yes,
going to
that's his
adapt
name.
to it. I wonder how she's
Yeah,
going to adapt, like if it'll be
that's
good for her, or she knows the other way her whole life. Is it going to be scary? I mean, maybe at first, but
We got some trolls in the back, I think.
oh,
I don't know. I'm assuming that I'm assuming like it's pretty much just going to be one giant
yeah,
freaking experiment.
yeah,
And
Kathy's in the back.
the way I see it, the good, just have to take the good with the bad, so you can
yeah.
outweigh it on that. But
It's better than being there. Yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
the idea isn't ever to release her into captivity. The idea is to reunite her with her family and with
yeah,
her, with her home where she lives, to reunite her.
yeah. And she was
She
there
was
for
like
6 years, right? She was 6 years.
she was born. And she was 6 years old when she was taken. And those
Yeah.
whales, they live together their
Aw.
whole they live their whole
Yeah.
entire lives together. They're very very like familial. They're very maternal. The mom is she's the one that carries the whole little pod. And yeah, they're together forever. They all have distinct
Oh.
calls.
I wonder
They
how it's gonna be when they're united. When they see if they, how it's
that's
gonna
what
be.
I think.
Wow.
That's exactly what everybody's kind of wondering about.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they're going to share it. I'm hoping that they're going to either hopefully that they would live stream, because there's a lot of places that do this live streaming underwater and all this kind of stuff. But I would imagine that they would be sharing it with the public, because there's been a lot of people, a lot of money, a lot of time has been like spent on it.
Yeah. To rescue her. Wow. To get her. Wow. That's amazing.
Yeah, it
What a,
is. It's pretty cool, I thought.
yeah.
So that was about all I had to say on that.
You getting your walk on?
Yeah, I am. I've been out here, and like it's so crazy. There's hardly never anybody out here.
Yo, relax. Voices is gums. I was typing in the back chat. That
Oh
was
my
me,
God, you
guys.
son of a gun.
Oh my God,
What?
that's twice now I've gotten my own friends. Criming
You
at me.
thought there
I'm
was
an
somebody
awful
trolling?
troll.
You're getting put on restriction again over here.
I
Voice.
know.
Oh yeah, beats him like timed you out because he.
I was like, who the fuck is Gums?
I know. Yeah, he's like, no, you're not
Because
making
that's
fun of
what
my
Betty
voices.
called me. Oh, no. Queen, or if you're around, Cappy's in the back.
Oh yeah. So one more thing, for anybody that wants to look up more, I mean, you can just there's just a lot everywhere on it. So you can still donate money too. I think they actually have plenty of money, but I think they still do have like some fundraisers available for her and all
Wow.
that kind of stuff.
It's so cool.
It is. It'll be something that we could keep an eye on,
Yeah. Like monitor it. That'd be really
Yeah.
cool if they like had like underwater cameras or something.
Yeah.
I suck at the troll game. I've trolled myself twice.
I'm like, who the fuck comes? And then all of a sudden, Cappy McCapson came in there, and there was another one. I can't remember who it was, but because he changed her name. That's funny.
Yeah,
Captain.
it was so funny seeing because I'm totally blocked over there at the Glares. I was actually gonna write something good, and then I even used my troll account, and I was gonna write something semi good, but I was totally double blocked.
You're already blocked over there.
Yeah, but I will comment, and I will say that like I did. I was really glad that he, kind of showed up and showed out for what was right in this situation, and I do have to give the guy the props on that, or whatever people say nowadays. And of course burnt toast too. That was a pretty neat little
it was interesting to hear like
impromptu
their perspective, how it's like, you like hearing it said different ways by different people is like makes you understand things more, with like human behavior. And like I feel like they were really good together, like, and good analysis of the whole thing,
Yeah,
and they're both on this side of the fence too when it comes to all that. You know what I mean? Especially Bird Toast. You know what I mean? The Glare is also.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, totally. What's what's right is right. What's wrong is wrong. And there's always a whole lot of fingers getting pointed.
Yeah.
And it just I guess it doesn't shock me. I was going to say that just really, but nothing. I always say nothing and everything surprises me anymore.
Right? I know. It's true.
Like, every so often that one thing will come along and I'm just like, oh, wow. But not really. I mean,
yeah, it's shocking, but like not so shocking. You know what I mean? Like, It's just like, you're like, oh, okay. I mean, yeah, even just Dolly. Yeah, like his whole thing. It's just like, yeah. Like it's shocking, but not at all shocking at all. Not even a little bit shocking that he's being the way he is, because he's never. You want like some of these people like change because you just like want better for like humanity in general. But like there's going to be shitty people, and shitty people are going to think you're shitty. You know what I mean? Like they're not going to. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know I don't understand what the big gripe with him was. Remember of however long it's been now, like a month or whatever ago, when he got demonetized, like everybody was just as surprised as he was. Like,
yeah,
I don't understand if that's something that he's super pissed off about or what. But
wait a minute, Wait a minute, Pecan. We're not as surprised as he is. He got a fucking email detailing exactly why he was demonetized.
Well,
he likes to play, but he doesn't know why. Doesn't mean he doesn't know why.
As surprised as he was pretending to be, but for real, I was surprised. I didn't know. Mm-hmm. The only thing that I could think of is that maybe the arrest on camera thing got caught up to him, and I don't even know, because I mean people do that all the time on YouTube and don't ever. So I didn't know. I don't know if that was a thing that he was trying to blame or whatever. It just all came out of total left field, in my opinion.
Then he blamed like Papercut for like talking about some kind of mental stuff, or I don't know. I think he was just
it couldn't have been him trying to be a life coach and charge people for advice, could it?
But did that say that on Patreon, or did it say it on YouTube? That part.
I don't know. No, I heard it on YouTube. I'm not his Patreon, and I heard it.
I thought that thing. Oh yeah, maybe it was like his highest tier was like the psychiatry or something sessions or something crazy like that. It was like their psychological or something. I don't know how he worded it.
I was like, right when you put me on the show, but I was muted, thank God.
Hey, Cappy.
Hey, Pecan. Real quick, I just got to say something before I get into this with you. Good Egg, you need to be a little nicer in the chat to the Glare, please. We are being nice, okay?
I can't even see his chat.
That's not
anything.
Is Glare in the chat too?
No, I
Is he-
didn't. I didn't come up here to do that. I just saw her say she's gonna lose her shit if I did, so I had to do it.
I'm like, I think he's blocked. I don't see him. I think he's here.
Oh, yeah, and I had a message for Will too. Will, make another account and just number it like I do. Like I'm on number 7. You blocked all the other 6 of my accounts, and you've been letting me go strong on number 7 for almost a year now, and I'm pretty proud of you. So there's that.
Is he even blocked over here? He's been over here before.
I think he might be blocked. I've never really seen him talk over here, just come up on panel. You know what I mean?
That makes sense.
He might have been blocked. I think he's been blocked from a long time ago, you know?
I can't read the chat, so I don't know what she's saying.
Hold on, let me see. Little shit talking ass, good egg.
You have lost your mind, you damn, what'd you say? You've lost your damn mind.
Oh, I don't have them blocked.
I'm mean to good egg. Anyways, no, okay, so that was making me think of the orcas, Orky and Corky, that they took out of Marineland in Palos Verdes, California. Like, they moved them to SeaWorld, though. They didn't put them out back in the wild, but I remember.
Was in the 80s, though, right? Long time
Oh,
ago.
God, the tanks on the hill were so fucking small, dude. Like, you think SeaWorld's tanks are small. This was like a ma and pa type, like, water fish place. Like, it was crazy. It was fun to go to. It's like we're indoctrinated to think that it's okay to go to those things, you know? And it was really fun going to feed the dolphins and go and watch the orca show and all that shit. Just like it's fun to go to the horse races. But it's, when you think about it, it's not really fucking that great. It's pretty bad.
I feel bad for the ponies big time. I just run on your back nonstop. Oof.
I went to SeaWorld when I was little, but I was talking with Sally about that. Remember the movie, the Blackfish movie? That movie really did. It turned everything on its head regarding all that stuff. There was there was a lot of stuff.
But I've seen some documentaries like that expose some stuff.
I think maybe that's what I don't know if I saw Blackfish or a documentary, Cappy, because I remember just seeing a whole thing about that.
It is a documentary, guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I just don't know if I saw that.
It's like a feature full-length documentary.
Maybe we did. We just don't remember. I don't remember the name. But yeah, I remember like how serious I just was like terror. I was like couldn't believe that is how they are treated and that happened. And I know it makes you just rethink of the whole. Like, it's just so sad that it even exists, that they even made those.
Yeah.
I mean, like, people feel that way about certain zoos, too. Like, there's the zoo in, like, Central Park, and there was, like, this polar bear, and, oh, my God, I used to, like, he used to, like, swim back, like, in this tiny little spot, you know, back and forth, and it's like, ugh, it's just,
it's, like, really weird. Think about it, like.
Yeah, so we could look at them.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Humans suck, dude.
Humans suck a little. Yeah.
we suck.
Northern Montana has bear country, and it's this. You drive through, and they've got all these electric fences, and they've got multiple bears. Electric fences. Yeah, you're not allowed. You can't have your window down for your car or anything. And like you guys were talking about that. Then there's the Montana grizzly experience that's done by Casey Anderson. He had that grizzly bear Brutus. Yeah.
There's a lot of those people that have those wild animals, like you know what I mean? Or well, the one guy and his wife that they were out there like
living with them.
Well, yeah, they were like living in their own cabin or whatever, but there was a lot of them around, you know what I mean? And he was like doing research on them, and they ended up both getting eaten by the fucking bear. I mean, like,
I saw that.
Yeah.
That documentary.
Yes, it was found years later, but
yeah.
I didn't feel sorry for his dumbass at all. Dude.
Wait, are you talking about Grizzly Man?
Yeah.
He'd go up and like try to touch him and shit, and like they weren't having that shit. And it's like, well, what were you thinking, bro?
That was
finally.
Like, how am I gonna feel bad about that? Like, I'm sorry, like that you're so dumb that you went out there and thought you were gonna be friends and all. Like, it's tragedy for your family, but sir, you are crazy. And
Yeah, they still have that TV show. Well, there was a like a full-length documentary on
Yeah.
Grizzly Man, and then there's Grizzly Man Diaries. So there's so much footage of that. All that guy went out there
I don't think I saw the
and
diaries
did
one.
that
There's
illegally.
there's got to be some entitlement there, though. Like he wasn't just
Oh
crazy,
yeah,
but he was entitled.
Yeah,
Like
he
he
pushed
thought,
it too far.
yeah.
yeah,
He was
like
trying to be friends with them. Come on now.
good Lord, voices.
Well, he thought he was protecting them, but he didn't realize or care to understand that they were living in a refuge and they were in a national park and they were already totally protected. And he was actually the one that was like doing all the non-protecting.
Right.
Correct.
Wow. And that's why they
Idiot.
killed him.
He was the,
Yeah.
he was the animals version of Betty.
Pretty much. Like
Pretty
literally.
much. Oh my
Literally. Like
Just a
forcing
wild
himself.
animal.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
not helping
Filming
at all.
Himself
everybody.
on others.
Seriously. Not even playing. Not you fucking got it spot on right
So
there.
are we gonna now call her Grizzly Woman?
We could arrange, that could be arranged.
Grizzly Betty.
Old Grizzly.
Oh, Grizzly Betty.
Oh my gosh.
Old Grizzle.
Yeah, she's the second, or that orca's the second oldest.
In captivity, yeah.
She's gonna be 50. That's pretty fucking old to be in captivity and live that long.
She's gonna be 56.
56.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because she was 6 when they kidnapped her, and if I don't know if anybody is if you're too faint of heart, but you can actually watch the footage of that roundup that they did.
Wait, she's gonna be 60.
Somewhere in the off the. No, 56.
She was born in 64.
She was 6 years old.
Right?
No, I think she was born in 1966 or something like that.
Okay.
I'm not really sure. She does have a Wikipedia page, but yeah, you can see it's so brutal that, and it's worse, like it's even worse because like the rest of the whole family had to sit there and watch while they were doing that, and like several of the male ones, the bulls, they wouldn't leave, and they ended up having to just kill them and like sink them, like fill them full of rocks because they wouldn't leave. They had them trapped in like a little area because they like that's their family. There's a lot of like folklore and origins, like creation stories that involve like the killer whale around the native people of the area, and like they are considered people and they are considered relatives, and there's a lot of interesting stuff there too. Like if you actually Google it, there's never really been one single recorded incident of a killer whale trying to like kill a person or even to like eat or hunt a person. And you know how they're like ferocious hunters and they're really smart and everything.
Right.
But they never have like there's never really been any instances of them going after humans. And it's because they made a secret deal hundreds of years ago to not eat each other. Because people don't eat killer whales either.
We made a secret deal.
That's kind of like they did. I mean, what other explanation could there be?
I agree. They're also monogamous in their little like families and stuff, which to me like speaks to their intelligence. And
there was
cool.
They're so smart. I could geek out on orcas and whales all day long. There's all kinds of cool live stream cams that you can find of like this one live stream where there's like this spot where the rocks are all like kind of like blunt but soft but kind of like sharp too, and they go rub their bellies on the bottom of these rocks, and you can watch it on the live cam. It's really cool.
Oh, I'm stuck on the Kansas City penguin cam. Oh my God, the Kansas City Penguin cam has like every day about 1:30 my time they start feeding them. It takes them like 2 hours. They feed each one by hand and check everything off, and you can watch them do that and then put all the ice in there. It's so cool.
There's like Super Bloom for California cameras out. Yeah, somebody was telling me that because it's like a Super Bloom, like for wildflowers.
Oh,
for the wildflowers.
Oh my gosh!
And there's cameras of it. Yeah, go look at it. It's so cool. Oh my god, it's gonna because there's a lot of rain in California this year, and it's not. I think it's like every 10 years is a super bloom, but this is like a semi super bloom because it's a lot of rain.
With all the
rain,
butterflies,
the wildflower super bloom, like poppies
The
and everything.
poppies.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
so I remember
wildflowers.
do you remember? Oh God, it was in March, and it was like I want to say 2016 or 2017. Then all of a sudden, like there was these flocks of butterflies coming up from Mexico, and we had a good amount of rain that year, not like this year, but it was because of that like all these blooms happened, and then there was this overabundance of butterflies. So when they migrated north, it was like my husband was on the phone with me all the way out in like the freaking Wilshire district, and I'm down like south of LAX. And he's like, go outside. Tell me if there's butterflies outside. And there was. And where he was, there was butterflies too. So that's a far distance. You know what I mean?
Wow. Yeah.
And it was pretty crazy. I got a tape of it, but a recording of it. Tape. Listen to me, I'm like 500 years old. I got a recording of it, but the day was so gloomy, you can barely see it. Like,
oh, wow.
It just kind of looked like pixelation when really it was like butterflies flying past my face like super fast.
Oh,
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I said instances in the wild. Good egg.
What did she say? I'm on her ass tonight. What did she say?
Good egg.
Goddamn good egg. Here's a bad egg.
I said there was no. I said there was no instances of killer whales attacking humans in the wild. But yes, there are the SeaWorld attacks.
You know what's funny is I was going to say that too. I was going to say that same thing. I was going to be like, except for when these stupid humans try to ride them in little bathtubs, you know?
Right. And
like, get the fuck off me. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, it's so cringy watching that footage. And like I said, I went to the shows and I remember it was so cool. They're like
so
flying
cool.
up in the air and
waiting
they're,
for Shamu or Orky and Corky to splash you. It's so fun.
Yeah, they're like riding on top of their noses and flipping on the air and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, and then you get older and you realize, oh, that's.
I remember I went there in high school, and it was like when I was in my like Unity punk. Like I wasn't dyeing my hair really too much, but my like one of my close friends dyed her hair a different color every week, and she had just done her hair bright pink. And we like her grandparents took us there, and we were like 16 and kind of too cool, you know. But we were having fun. And we're sitting there, and then we went to San Diego to SeaWorld, and Shamu splashed, and pink washed water, like pink water was everywhere because she just dyed her hair that night before, you know. And like I was wearing a white t-shirt, it's like all these pink splatters on it. It was so funny, dude.
The chlorine and the salt just washing it all the way out.
Just wiped it right the fuck out. It was really funny.
Oh, sorry, I disrupted your butterfly story.
No, it was over.
But you know what I was thinking about? I was thinking about California and how all of this water and the rain and the snow and everything. I was thinking about like how it's really bad and the flooding and all of that. But I think I read somewhere that it's totally California is like they're not in drought anymore, at least not in like the Southern California that's been in drought for so many years. And they're saying that there's going to be just like a total 100% return of just everything, like everything from like fish species all the way plants, wildlife. California's gonna like see some shit it ain't seen in a long time.
Yeah, Northern California too has had tons of rain, and like our lakes are all getting like topped off. I heard like because
you had a lake come back from 100 years ago.
Seriously,
even the LA River was like flowing.
Oh my god, the LA River looks like a rapid. Like when it rains, it's kind of scary.
There's like stuff in the middle of it, like trees.
I remember back in the day, like every year when it used to rain more regularly, there would always be some fools that would jump in there with a raft, in the mask. Like,
oh my god, so dangerous. Yeah,
so gross too. Like, why the fuck would you ever think to do that?
Yeah, people live in there. A lot of people like there's like a whole homeless population. I know.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I was gonna say, like when we were following the Kylie Rodney case, like every single time they went to like, you know, we saw aerial footage of like the lakes and stuff. like I couldn't help but think about how like, because you could see where the regular water line is, where water was before, and like they had to shut down Lake Mead, which is like 20 minutes out of Las Vegas, Nevada. It was dipping so low that like bodies from when the mob ran Vegas were surfacing in like canisters and shit.
Oh
And
my gosh.
fucking, it was really bad.
I
Yeah,
remember
it
that.
happened twice, I believe, where some bodies surfaced.
I remember the articles. One of the articles I read said that the people were perfectly preserved because they were encapsulated, and they were in not freezing but cold enough, and like all their clothes and like everything was like perfect.
So the Colorado
Did you
River is
guys read
still
that?
dried up.
I just saw something like that.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
That water though, and with the
I'm not sure
Oh,
how much
sorry.
Arizona and Nevada is getting out of our rain, but California is getting a ton of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
Wow, it's
I haven't
100%
really
capacity, Lake Mead. Wow, and the first time in 30 years. That's crazy.
So
Don't we get a
then-
lot of our water from Lake Mead?
So then
Yeah.
Nevada is getting water.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
Yeah, I think it's like I've heard that we were moving out of drought, you know, and this has like been such, I mean, it's crazy and the wind, it was really windy here today too. Yeah, it's been like extreme. I feel like our whole country had a very extreme winter in a way.
It said
I
it's
agree.
rising. I looked it up.
Yeah, it says that it water level rises defies projections.
Wow. I know that the Kern River is still going pretty good. I think they're out of like the danger, but it's just rushing back to its former glory. The mighty Kern.
Scary ass shit.
Yeah, took a car. A car fell over the canyon. I think the day before yesterday, and there was nobody inside the car. They haven't found the person yet. But I think they might have been able to get the car out, but the water is just so rushing so fast that they can't even.
There's a sign at the bottom of the hill where they just have to change. They have a death toll on this giant sign. Like,
oh yeah.
Be careful of the Kern River, and they have to change that every year.
Yeah, they're saying that that's the first body of the year, but yeah, every year there's actually signs posted all throughout every single part, every single little area, little residential or not residential, but like day area.
And there's other rivers like that don't have death tolls like that. I mean, people drown all the time in different lakes and rivers, but Kern for some reason just has a huge number. And I think it's because it's like super unsuspecting, and like there's little parts and little cuts of it that seem really chill. And I think people underestimate it, and they're like cute little cool spots where you can kind of put up a day camp and fish, and things can go wrong really easy if you fall in and shit.
And that's usually
like
no, Kern is actually it's Kern County, by Lake Isabella.
Oh, okay.
It's out of like Bakersfield, basically.
Be like northeast of here, right? Of LA, I think.
Oh.
I think. I don't know
but
either.
Usually it's the first big weekend, the first, what is it, Labor Day or Memorial Day? One of those, the big.
I always went out there on Memorial.
Opener.
That was the Memorial Day that was where we went, but.
Yeah, that's usually when it's the combination of, and this year they might even have to just close parts. I don't know. It's usually the combination of alcohol and just, I don't know, ignorance, I guess would be the best word. As far as when the people, when the river takes people,
Yeah, it's like northeast. I just looked on the map.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's right by Bakersfield. Yeah, it's really pretty.
It's where a lot of oranges and carrots come from out there.
Yeah.
That's where a lot of the oranges and carrots are grown. Oh.
Ventura's
well, my phone's about to die.
Okay, Peachy and
Cappy.
Poi.
I gotta jump down. I'll talk to everybody later.
Bye. Good
Queen
talking
Bee,
to
I'll
you.
talk to you later. Good.
Thanks for telling us about the whale. That's so cool.
Yeah,
It is
everybody
really
check
cool.
it out.
Bye.
It'll be something we could check in with and stuff. Follow.
Definitely. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll talk to everybody later. Bye.
Bye.
You know where another interesting body of water is in California is the Salton Sea.
Oh, I've heard of that. Is that out in the desert
It's
or something?
yeah, it's disgusting. It's
Oh,
like
it's gross. It sounds
it's
so nice for some
disgusting.
reason. Good Salton Sea. It sounds
Well,
like a good ice cream place,
there
like
was
salt and
some
straw.
it was some like mistake.
Oh.
Like oh god, I don't want to fuck it up. I'm about to look it up. But yeah, nothing can live in it. There's tons of dead fish on the shore.
Kind of like the Dead Sea. Oh yeah. Like
and yeah, it's like super toxic. And there's like I don't know if you've heard of Slab City too. It's supposed like it's a homeless encampment that's been there since the 60s. It's like on the other side of the sea, and it's really big.
Oh wow.
It's like Imperial County and Imperial Valley, and those like a military base used to be there. There's like a plane in the Salton Sea, even like
oh wow,
that was like military practicing that crashed. But I forget which celebrity started to turn it into a resort. And in the 50s, like in the 60s, it was really super cool. And people were investing in property up there. So there's a whole bunch of abandoned shit. Like it would be a cool place to visit, like for like a vlog or something. Like a lot of YouTubers do it. You could just look it up. But a whole bunch of abandoned stuff. Some people still live out there. But I heard the smell is just horrible. Like really, really bad. But it's really interesting. I forget how it started. It was like some flood or something like that, and there were salt mines or something. Like, hold on, let me look this up. How
Hey, baby, when you guys are finished up, I'm gonna get off here. I'm tired.
Yeah,
all right, baby.
Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
it's been a long couple days.
I
yeah,
agree
it's been a
with
long.
you, honey.
Oh my god, it's been a long yeah.
Hey,
long day
thanks for coming on for a while for us tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to pop on and say hey and catch up. I know there's some. I know I'm gonna miss a little bit, so I'll probably, you know what I mean? I'll try to jump on tomorrow and
You're
shit
all
too.
Yeah, you got caught up, I think, on all the
I was gonna say you guys
the crazy parts.
Yeah.
All right, I love you, girl.
Never a dull moment on the tubes.
Yeah, never a dull moment.
Y'all
right,
have
bye,
a
ladies.
Bye,
ladies.
Have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
See you later, man. See you guys later. I hope everybody has a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. Oh man, I'm sorry I didn't see you back here, dude. I'm sorry. I just seen you down here. Hold on one sec, man. What's up, man? I didn't want to be rude, man. I just seen you back here.
Hey, what's up?
What's happening, man? Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. I just seen you down. You were on the lower level there, so I apologize.
I was just meeting people online. So how you doing?
Oh,
I know about Slab City though. It's an
hell yeah.
It's an anarcho-communist commune in the middle of I think the Nevada desert. So
yeah, hell yeah. I mean, I love it. They got some really cool, things out there, like those round. Well, I mean, not cool things, but the what is it? The sun catchers or something like that. They're like the round. People go out and take pictures in them and stuff. You know what I mean? Like they have the perfect sunset and you know what I mean.
You mean they're in the middle of the desert? I mean, if it's called a slab city because they have all the slabs like that were left there from like the military base.
Right. But I mean, like these big round, like metal round things or whatever that they're just out in the middle of the desert. You know what I mean? I don't know what they're called, but they're out there by Slab City. But people go out and take pictures and stuff out there by them.
Well, the thing with Slab City is it's a huge it's an anarcho-communist commune. So like it entices a lot of like hippies and like homeless people and like a lot of punks and gutter punks.
Probably still looks terrifying.
Yeah, it's the only anarcho-communist commune in the United States.
That's what they said. It's not a place. Okay, so is that the place where police won't even go in?
They won't even touch it. No. They eventually recently just got Amazon delivery out there. So but they do there's live streamers and stuff out there. There's one I'm kind of sub to. I forget his name. but they kind of show like everything out there. I mean, practically, what happens is on the West Coast is, when it gets too cold in the north, they'll come south in the summertime, and then, they migrate. So you have a population that kind of disparsely, like, kind of goes back and forth. And you have some, like, all around people, but they very much run it, they vote the people in their own power, and, it's run by, if you're a piece of shit, yeah, we're going to beat the hell out of you and take all your resources. Yeah.
Yeah, as I know they don't play out there. They run their own. They do. You know what I mean? They do their own thing. So.
Yeah, I know someone who goes out there. I've been wanting to get him on my channel and do an interview with him about it. Because I found it very enticing and very interesting. So.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut the conversation short. I've had a long couple days, so I'm super tired. I should be on here tomorrow though. Sometime we can catch back up tomorrow if you get time. Pop back up.
Sure.
I'll keep an open channel so anybody can come up. You know what I mean?
Yep. Take care. Peace out.
You too, man. I appreciate it. Nice to meet you.
You too. Bye.
I appreciate all y'all hanging out. Thank y'all for having my back. I appreciate the love and the support. You know what I'm saying? I see it. I hear it, and I got it in my email. You know what I'm saying? I got to go through some emails. I know I got a lot of emails in there I haven't got up with. But most of all, I appreciate y'all having my back. I appreciate the love and the support. And most of all, you know what I'm saying? Stick together, man. That's what it's about. This shit's getting tight. We got to get right. We'll see y'all later. Fallon's. Good night, y'all. Oh, and one more thing. If you see doxing or anybody doxing kids and doing dumb shit like that, definitely report that shit. Otherwise, ice them out.